Yeah, how, where, what's going on?
I suppose this is probably all of your first time drinking the fairy wine, I suppose, correct? Well, well, we're...
Guys, take a shot with me.
Shot.
And as the little glowing orbs surround you, all of you, Kaz, you begin to notice that one of the orbs lands on your shoulder, and you can feel like little footsteps walking up towards your ear, and in your ear it goes, and it blows in your ear, and it kind of tickles your ear a little bit. And then at that point, the leprechaun, Brown Tom, says,
well, we're no longer in the material realm, so to speak. We're in the Twilight Kingdom, the Eternal Glade, the Wicked Garden, the Never Never. It's known by many names. But it is another realm. A realm of fairy magic.
Oh no, we've been bamboozled by a small Irishman. My worst nightmare has come true.
He says, I didn't bamboozle you. It's a temporary effect of the wine. It will wear off. You know, I'm not supposed to do this to outsiders, so this is a big privilege I've given you.
Ooh, my mistake then.
Yes.
And Rove just kind of like runs around the glade.
so with that, why doesn't everyone roll a D100 for me?
Oh God.
Include me?
Not including you, Karn.
Yeah, because I'm not in.
Not including you, Karn.
Yeah, I'm not in magical fairyland.
Okay. Yes. If you wouldn't mind telling me your roll, let's start with Rove. I think you rolled first, or you said something first. So let's go ahead and start with you. What'd you get?
86.
86. Okay.
That's a good sound.
Yeah.
So, Rove, one thing that you notice is that, well, you notice a couple things. First of all, you feel incredibly lightheaded, and you feel kind of a little really off. But you notice that your knapsack seems very, very heavy.
Oh man.
For some reason. And as you sort of kind of figure out what's going on, you notice that your backpack is filled with bananas.
Oh, I'm like way down. Like, oh, little man, I'm melting.
All that potassium.
I'm weighed down by bananas.
Yeah, just full of bananas.
Rove, give me a banana. I'm a little, got a little munchies.
Oh, I mean, fill your boots. I got plenty to go around.
Okay.
He like stoops down.
But other than that, Rove, you don't really notice much. So someone else give me their number, please.
67.
67 for Risa. Okay.
There's bananas just going in and out of the bags of many hands. Just like.
He has strawberries, so if we get a few more, we can make a smoothie.
Oh man.
Daiquiris.
You need ice?
With the fairy wine.
Yes.
Oh, sangria.
Yeah.
So, Risa. Okay. So as you sort of come to more so in this other realm, you notice that everything, the colors look very different. In fact, all the colors have been inverted. I don't know if you know what that means,
Sure.
but there's like filters on phones that can do it. It's kind of like almost like a negative, but it still has color, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So yeah.
What color is Rove's skin?
Oh God.
Hello?
What is the inverse of blue? I don't really know. Orange?
He's orange.
He's more
Okay.
red. He's
Yeah,
more
so-
red now, so I might be blue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so he might be blue.
Oh,
I
and
was
I'm
blue, so.
And I'm blue now, so I wonder what I look like to him.
You'd be
Yeah,
red.
you're kind of orangey
You're
red.
orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
orangey red.
My
Yeah, so you're looking at this whole world just with the filter of inverted color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably makes me a little nauseous. But,
Okay. All right. Next up,
23.
23.
Not good.
Okay. And this was Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Kaz, you begin to you kind of feel something, some kind of like little strokes or something on your face, and you can see that there are little balls of light sort of rubbing all over your face. And after they're done, you kind of try and shoo them away for a minute, but they sneak back. They're very, very fast. You notice that your paint has been colored and painted almost like to make fun of you. Like your lips have like red on them. You know, your face is painted like white and black, and you have like, you know, some like pinkish, bluish eyeshadow on.
You have a Parliament wig.
So yeah, somewhere,
Yeah.
somewhere between that and David Bowie.
Kind of,
You,
yeah.
you look very
A little-
foppish.
Yeah, I'm pretty glam at the moment. Yeah.
All right. So then, Nathan, what did you roll?
Ruark rolled a 41. Well, Nathan rolled a 41, but
Okay.
yes.
For
Okay.
Correct.
So Ruark, you can hear sort of off in the distance. You can hear the sound of a lute, sort of just being strummed, like ding, 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 ding. It's really, really nice, actually. You're not quite sure how you can hear it because you're indoors, but it's almost as if you're outside. You can hear this like lute playing far away.
I elbow Langley in the ribs and I say, "Mate, can you hear that? Let's go find it."
He says, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
The lute. It sounds beautiful. Come on, bud. And I like put my arm in his and I'm like, "Let's go find it." And I kick open the door.
He says, "No, mate. I don't think I feel so good. I'm just gonna lie down here."
I say, take another drink. You're being no fun.
He sort of looks a little bit surly. You're not sure what's going on with him. Yeah.
Hey, Brown Tom.
Yes? Yes.
So, why did you want us to come here?
He says, well, it's not that I wanted you to come here, really. I just, thought I'd share my fairy wine. That's all.
Which we appreciate.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you like seeing this? It's
So,
quite
like, what?
nice.
Oh.
Don't you
Rove just comments, "Oh, just go with the flow, lass. Oh, can I interest you in a banana?"
He says,
I'll
okay, maybe.
take one.
Rove, you begin to get more and more lightheaded.
Oh,
You begin to get you begin to kind of see white around the edges of everything.
I definitely sit down.
You kind of feel like you're gonna faint a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden your stomach gives a churn. And
Oh no.
you feel like your stomach is constricted.
He's gonna pop.
And you feel very, very like there's this hard thing in your stomach. So why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Why?
Save for vomit.
Let it all out.
Do I have my clogs as probability?
You'll feel better.
I suppose you do.
Constitution save 21.
Okay. So you feel like the vomit come up, but you sort of
Back down.
you sort of kind of just start you notice your body's convulsing and you begin your muscles start to automatically flex themselves and your fists clench and you notice your teeth start to clench and then you fall over from where you're sitting. And then from there your vision just goes black.
Shit.
And the rest of you can see your friend Rove. You know, you saw this. You see him sat down on the chair. You see him fall over, and he sort of like rolls on his back, and his body's just like shaking. His body's shaking again. His teeth are clenched. His whole body is clenched very, 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 very tightly, and his eyes are completely black. And he's breathing like this out of his teeth. He's going like,
Dude.
and then saliva is just going down his face, and it's black.
Okay.
And
wait. Am I being cured by fairy wine?
and and Langley says, "Oh shit, oh shit, mate. I saw this happen to my mate down south, just a few hours before he
He what?
I
I need a verb.
I need a verb.
before it consumed him.
Other than seasoning.
I really don't. I don't think he has long. But I don't know what to do either.
I slap Langley and I say, "Get it together, man!"
Damn it, man! I'm
And
a cat, not a doctor.
And I go over to Rove and I give him I give him a healing, I lay on hands.
Sure. It doesn't appear to affect him.
I try to calm him down. I'm like, shh, it's gonna be all right.
It's like his senses are not present. Like he can't understand you.
Do I need to put like a stick in his mouth or something? Is he in danger?
Nah, you just let him. My teeth are already clenched together. I'm not gonna bite off my tongue. No worries.
Fair point. I'll look to Long Tom. Long Tom, do you have any
Round Tom.
around here?
Thank
Round
you.
Sorry,
Long
what?
Tom, round Tom, short Tom,
Round Tom.
tall Tom.
Long John Silver, I think I was going with.
Long John.
Round Tom, do you have anything that will?
Well, I don't really know. There's a village just a few hours hike just to the north.
I grab him and slap him too, and I say, "Get it together, man!"
Okay, I'm gonna look to Rurik. I can wild shape again, and
You also notice, some of you begin to notice that the lights around you begin to fade, and slowly but surely you find yourself back in where you were originally, and
in this cramped house.
In the cramped house with all the clocks, and as you sort of come to there, at the same time, all the clocks go, and like cuckoos and stuff come out, and different things, and it's just a lot of noise. And Karn, you being outside, you can hear all this stuff, all this commotion sort of going on inside
Just
the
like
house.
that GIF of Community where it's just the person walks in and the room is on fire and everyone's freaking out.
And then Karn, you can see what I described with Rove, and you can see the party's acting frantic. You can see clearly something's wrong. Anyways, so that is
and
what happened.
Rove is still Rove. Whatever was afflicting Rove is still afflicting
It's
him?
still very much there. Yeah.
Let's drag Rove outside, splash some water in his face, and try to induce vomiting. I say this to everybody. Let's get him to vomit.
What? Why? What's going on? Where were
I
you?
have to let it out.
Just look. If you heard of the Heimlich maneuver, well, that's what we got to do.
Lots of bits of fish and seaweed and stuff.
So
Let's get him to vomit.
Can I I would love to find like a slightly poisonous plant that might induce vomiting.
No. Wild shape a tentacle, and then put it down his throat and make him vomit.
So
I love that you asked that.
Tickle the back of his throat, make him vomit.
Is consent culture around here?
No consent. Let's just do it.
Dude, give me the tea. I'll
Karn
drink tea
will
in this
Well,
just
scenario.
look at everyone, just sort of shrug and go, I mean, I can just stick my finger down his throat. I really want him to vomit.
There you go. Do it.
All right.
Okay.
Got some.
Karn,
Got some teeth.
give me a strength check, because like I said, his teeth are crazily clenched.
Can I use athletics?
Yes, you
Okay.
can. To
I'll
like
go gadget
pry
pry
open his
bar.
mouth.
Use a crowbar for advantage.
Is it possible for me to assist Karn in this?
You each take a
Well, I
jaw.
have to bust out the crowbar because I will.
Flexion
You
tool.
remember?
Karn, you got 14? Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, Karn, it is pretty hard, but you do sort of separate his teeth enough.
All right.
And yeah, you stick your finger down his throat, and you just hear him go.
Recovery position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he doesn't necessarily vomit. He just continues shaking, and more of this black bile just keeps oozing out of his mouth.
Do I know about any soothing plants and herbs that could help in this scenario? Is there some sort of survival check that I could make, or collection of stuff from my range of knowledge?
Sure, you can take a look. So let's see. Karn acted. Nathan, you want to go look for herbs? What do the rest of you want to do?
I want to find a.
You're looking for herbs.
But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for oh God, what's that called? Like ipecac.
Epicac.
What's that? Purgative.
Okay.
What's that?
A purgative.
That'll make you throw up.
Oh, a purgative. I thought you said purgative.
Purgative. Yeah, I don't know.
Gotcha. Something to make you purge. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever end we need to get it to purge, let's get it out of him.
Okay.
With memories of
So,
making out of the hag into my ear.
Oh, God.
Let's see. So, yeah, for anyone doing that, why don't you go ahead and give me a survival check?
I made one, Gabby, already.
What did you get?
16.
16. Okay. So, yeah, so Ruark, you do find some herbs that you think will help with the barfing. And you administer them to him, and he...
Well, hold on. I get Long Tom or
Brown Tom?
Brown Tom. I'm like, brew some hot water. We need to make a tea.
He says, I don't really have the means to take care of this person right now. I can try and help you, but I don't really.
I slap him again. Brown Tom, get it together. Just get me some hot water, my man.
Wait, who is this?
He says, I don't even own a pot.
You're magical. You can't boil water?
He says, I don't need to. I don't even need to eat.
Can you create fire?
He says, well, just as you can, I suppose.
All right, Risa.
Why is there a tiny person in this house? Where were you for like hours on end? I was waiting for you.
Karn, meet Brown Tom. This is Karn. He's a very good friend.
Okay, now that that's done, can we get on with saving our friend who's like has foam coming out? I like priorities here, you know?
Brown Tom says,
there's an elven village to the north. They're much better at healing than I am.
Okay, then.
I think you should check it out.
Let's try to do this tea and see if we can get him to vomit. Let's just try before we move our victim.
Yeah.
Victim? What did you do to him?
Patient. Sorry.
Nathan, did you want a soothing herb or a barfing herb?
I've got a barfing herb, and so we just need to make a tea, and then we need to pour it down his throat.
Okay, so you do that. You have him drink it. It doesn't really go down his throat. Something appears to be sort of like blocking it past his lungs or something. Yeah.
All right, Karn. Let's get that horse. Let's go to the elven town.
All right. Just gonna load Rove onto the horse.
Okay. All right. Gentlemen,
Okay.
if I may, perhaps an owl form might be, or my giant eagle form might get him there a little faster.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Do you know where you're going?
No, I was Brown Tom, with your permission, I'd like to hold you in my talons.
He says, well, I can't really stray too far from my house.
Why not?
Just tell me where it is. Tell me how to get...
He says, follow me this way. I'll show you. I'll show you where the trail is.
Oh, okay.
So he, as he's running, he's pretty fast actually. As he's running, he says,
the trail twists and winds. It can be difficult to follow at some points, so you'll have to keep alert to stay on track.
I pay super good attention so that I can make sure that we're good to go and we can get back here.
So he leads you to what appears to be a trail. You can definitely see some sort of trail that looks like, creatures have just walked on and created a trail, and it is pretty winding. And he says,
this is the trail. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Is our Triton friend gonna last an hour or several hours?
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna play a little mini game. Basically, it's a skill challenge. So, what we're gonna do for this skill challenge?
Like Operation.
Unfortunately, Rove, you will just be a bystander for this. So
no plus fours, y'all.
Yeah. So basically, what you have to do for this skill challenge is you need to get 9 successes. Now, this is not a skill challenge like the last time where you had to get a certain amount of successes before a certain amount of failures. This is just successes. However, each time that one of you fails at anything, something bad is going to happen. So you just don't want to get any failures, really. So here's what you can do. I should have posted this. Maybe I'll post this in the Discord. So you can use survival. You can also go to Discord if you want to look at this. You can use survival to just help, to just continue to find the path, which is very useful. And basically each time, up to 2 times that you do that, it lowers one of the successes that you have to get in order to complete the challenge. Next up you can do is do a medicine check to kind of help Rove make him more comfortable or whatever you want to come up with.
What's my pillow?
Which basically gives him some bonuses to his con saves, which you might have to make. Next up, you can just do a nature check to use your knowledge of plants and things to help, again, find the path. Only this time you can give a healing advantage to Rove. Give him advantage on his con saves. Oh, okay, yeah. So, and you can only do that once. So anyways, yeah, so you have to get a total of 9 successes, and it should be pretty quick. So basically, who would like to begin? We're going to go in turns, so you can choose whoever you want to go first, whoever you want to go next.
I would like to go first,
Okay.
because it makes no sense to keep us on the right path.
Okay. So, what are you going to do? Which skill?
A survival check to ensure that we are going the right way.
Sounds good. So, oh my, okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So-
yes. You describe how you are successful at that.
With the Fey wine in my belly, I see the world a little bit better than it normally is. I notice everything with keen senses, and I say, "Come on, my friends!" And I whisk through the undergrowth, following the trail with perfection.
Sure.
I can smell the trail.
Sounds good.
I can taste the trail.
Which, by the way, just to remind you, you are no longer in the Fey place. You're back in
It doesn't matter. I saw the lingering effects.
Sounds good. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go and I'll attempt the medicine check to try and help out our buddy.
Sounds good.
I have a healer's kit if that does anything.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe the healer's kit is when they're unconscious.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe you could throw me a bone. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right.
Maybe like a little bonus. Huh?
Okay. I'll take that into account.
Is
How's that
Rove even
sound?
conscious?
Sure.
Dude.
I rolled a 7, so maybe you give me like a +8 or something.
I'll give you a +2. I think that's fair. So, unfortunately, Karn, though, how does what you do hinder Rove's physical
I think
state?
trying to do medicine on horseback is not the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah. It's bad. Yeah. So, unfortunately, Rove, you're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
So good. I'm like flopping around on the horse. Karn is desperate. Karn has like the full, like, the scrubs, everything. He's like wiping his metal brow.
Hey, that's not
Okay.
bad.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Definitely
strong.
not bad.
He's strong. He'll make it through.
All right. Cool. Who would like to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
I just need to double check something real quick.
You can also make up your own things. You can be like, I want to use this skill, and you can sort of pitch it to me too. You don't necessarily have to do one of the things that I suggested.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Write a new poem.
Idiot. What level are we right now?
You're level Oct.
Yeah. Oct.
Yes.
So I think. Okay, never mind. So no, I was right. All right. Animal handling?
Okay.
We're on a horse?
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Right.
Karn, is your horse an ethereal horse, or is it like
I mean, it's a physical horse. It's just
Okay.
a celestial.
You have a telepathic link with it, and it just does exactly what you say, right?
Yeah. It does
Okay.
what I tell it to. I can take it telepathically if I'm within
So-
a mile of it.
How did you want to use animal handling, Terry?
I'm not sure yet, actually.
Okay.
'Cause
Feed the horse carrots, ethereal carrots.
I can give some ethereal carrots. But like, we're not all on one horse. Did we have? How are we walking through the woods?
Well, is the horse like trotting?
I mean, I would think that it's like. I mean, do you want me to like speed ahead, or do you want me to just like?
Well,
No, I'm in front and I'm running.
Yeah. So I think you have to be behind Ruark, or about like stick together. Otherwise, you might get lost.
Yeah. So I guess then
Screw
just
that.
trotting.
I'm gonna turn into a Pegasus, and we're gonna go, or a unicorn, or some shit like that,
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
so that we can all, so everyone gets on, and anyone that's not on Karn's steed can get on my back. Don't get
Okay.
any ideas. And we go.
It's a magical medical ride.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So
You want me to make I mean,
let's see. What skill do you want to pitch to me for that?
survival?
Or what about like? Yeah, I'll let you pitch anything, and I'll tell you if it works or not. So if you want to do survival, you can totally do survival.
Yeah, let me do survival.
Okay.
Because if I'm a unicorn, I am. I can use the unicorn's wisdom bonus for that.
Dylan, how does like polymorph and stuff work? I think you still keep your mind, right?
Yeah.
So then you still keep your int, whiz, and chaw scores. Just
Alright.
the physical scores would change.
17.
Oh, you got 17. Okay. Tell us why that's helpful.
My horsey senses are better attuned to the woods, and it's helping me not get off track.
Awesome. Cool. All right, Mr. Kaz, I believe you are the last one.
Keep rolling, people.
So, I assume I'm on the horse because I could do that probably without anyone even noticing. And I think what I'm trying to do is like keep Rove's body like steady or stable.
Sure.
And so I'd like to use like either acrobatics or athletics to sort of keep him from like jostling around too much.
Okay.
Acrobatics, you got to juggle him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Oh,
I
is this
think you
helping
can
me
make
get
an
better?
acrobatics check.
Okay. Sounds good. 24?
Yeah, that is enough. Yeah. Tell us how that's helpful.
So basically I'm like adjusting his weight and moving like with the horse so that he's
Okay.
basically staying in one place and his head's not like moving around too much.
Nice.
As we're like
All right.
moving forward.
Rove,
Thank
why don't you go ahead and give us another Constitution saving throw, please?
All right.
Hey,
Nat 20, baby.
Dang, all right.
Jesus.
You are ready to
Do
live.
it. I'm ready to live.
Okay.
Got a love
You,
for,
you,
like,
you feel better. You're ready for another Feywine drink.
no, man, I'm still seizing, but I'm like, I got a thumbs up, like
Okay.
coma, like subconscious.
So now, who would like to go first again? We're up on a new little round in this. So, who would like to go first? No one? Then I will name someone.
Oh wait, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Yay.
keep trying to perform CPR on horseback.
Okay.
Am I not breathing? Is my heart rate?
I don't know.
okay?
I just thought it'd be funny to say that.
Pounding on my chest.
Like,
I'm helping.
Okay, horse, like help me out with the rhythm, all
Live,
right?
damn you. Live.
Just
You're using your
close,
your
close.
post to like time every 30 seconds. Time for 30 seconds.
All right.
Don't you die on me, Rove.
Oh, it was almost a 16. Karn, tell us why that doesn't really work out.
I'm gonna say that
My
like
heart rate is fine.
Yeah,
like
it was.
What?
I
I go into arrhythmia.
I think like what happens is I try to adjust Rove, and he ends up just like my horse buckles. He ends up just like flopping against me, just like clangs against my back with his head. Like, ugh.
Okay, Karn, go ahead and give us a Constitution saving throw. This time you are going to do so at disadvantage.
Wait, I'm doing
Oh,
Constitution?
no, sorry,
Rove.
Rove.
It's like what
You're like,
happened to
wait a
me?
minute.
Fuck, not that bad.
Rove, give us a save.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay.
Fine.
Fortunately, Rove, you do gain 1 level of exhaustion. If you reach level 5, you will die.
Okay. Real guys.
Okay.
Can we do
So-
conditions on our character sheet?
That's a Dylan question. I really don't know.
Condition on the character sheet. No, it's not on the
Is there a section for
character sheet
that?
directly. You just gotta keep track of it.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So who would like to go next?
Oh, there's a show exhaustion tracking.
There is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At the in the little gear thing.
Mm.
Yeah, something to look into. I don't know what that means.
I'll check it out while you guys are trying to save my life.
Can I make another survival check?
Sure. Absolutely. So, Risa, tell us how that was really not helpful and how it makes things worse.
I take us off course a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I whinny to the
Yeah.
to the
It's
speed. It's like, no, we should go this way.
it's in the speed of the moment and everyone listens. So, unfortunately, Rove, go ahead and give us another con saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Fuck y'all. Oh my god. Another 9.
Okay. Rove, you gain level 2 exhaustion.
Oh no!
So I snuck in a survival roll there, and I look at the stars, and I say, no, follow me, wrong way.
Okay.
So,
All right, you got you. So Ruark leads you right back to the trail, and feeling good. All right, who would like to go next?
that Kaz?
Kaz, you're up, my friend. It's in the heat of the moment. What do you do? What are you going to do to
All right.
help the party?
I am going to be talking to Rove and using my persuasion skill to keep him like
I like
from
that.
like,
Okay.
don't go to the light.
I like that. Okay, so give us a check, Kaz. Persuasion check.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. Kaz, tell us.
Speech.
Yeah, give us a speech. Give us the speech, Kaz.
Rove, you know this crew isn't anything without you. I can't do this by myself.
He's just kind of like drooling on his shoulder by now.
Don't go dying on me, buddy.
Stay with us. Stay
He's
with
looking
us.
real pretty.
Davy Jones's locker isn't what they say it is.
There's so many more hags.
He grumbles. Ah, so many bananas.
Okay.
Wait, Rove, is that a banana in your backpack? Or you...
No.
Well, at least we know it's not a potassium deficiency.
Yes. All right. I believe everyone is gone. Correct. Speak up if you haven't.
How many successes do we have?
You need 3 more.
All right.
Rove, go ahead and give me a saving throw, not at disadvantage though.
Oh.
Another 9.
Rove, you are at level 3. Exhaustion. You are feeling close to death, my friend.
Oh, he breaks wind.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh.
Who would like to go first?
God, do I go again?
The air is leaving his body.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Karn.
Oh, can I medicinally poke him with my unicorn horn?
Oh, nice.
Quote unquote.
You can poke me with your
I'm
unicorn.
gonna poke everyone in his crew.
Didn't even take me out to dinner yet. Oh, fly one you got. Oh,
All right. Yeah. Who would like to go?
see.
Steven got a curly.
No, Risa's going. She's gonna.
Risa? Okay.
I'll tell you this. I'm feeling pretty useless as the unicorn, so I'm gonna snap back in, and I think I can maybe tend to him medicinally with my.
Nurse him back to health.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That sound good?
Sure. Yeah.
Sounds
So
good
give
to me,
us
baby.
a medicine check.
17.
Mama.
17. Okay. So, Rove, this is really good news for you.
Okay, good.
So, Risa, tell us what you do to help him and heal him.
I'm gonna apply some what's the word I'm looking for? Like weird pressure points or whatever to
Weird
acupressure.
that will, like acupressure, whatever that will like ease his airflow a little bit.
Okay.
I worked as a healing witch in that village for a long time.
Yeah.
You're still a witch sometimes.
Clearly,
Like shove your
it's-
fingers up my nose.
It's working. All right. Who would like to go next?
I'll attempt again to not screw up my friend. It's just like, just stance.
What are you
I'm-
gonna do?
Medicine again.
Okay.
I'll roll well one of these days. See, there you go.
Okay. Karn, tell us what you do that really just sustains Rove for just a lot.
So
Sustains his
Karn,
body.
after dealing with the constant bucking of their horse just constantly in the trot stance, Karn gets an idea and he flips Rove onto his belly and then basically times it so that every time like the horse comes up, he's just like pwah, pwah, pwah. Blah, 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 blah.
Really weird if it doesn't work.
So, Karn, really thanks to that last little hit, along with Ruark guiding you back towards the trail, you come to what you all come to what you can perceive to be a small little village. There are about 6 small-ish cabins and one larger, looks to be some kind of dining house. You don't really see any people there. And one thing that you notice when you get there is that all the doors have been pried open. It's the middle of the day right now. It's probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 or something. And as you get there...
Sorry, the doors of what?
The doors of each of the cabins and the dining house have been sort of pried open, and as you kind of walk around and look at everything, you don't see anyone there. What you do see though in each of the small houses, there's a small desk and a bed and just like animal droppings. There's a lot of dust. It looks like this place has been there for a while, like it's been abandoned. However, when you go and you look inside the dining hall, you can see that a large table is set for 8. And with just a beautiful, sort of pristinely pressed white tablecloth. And clear glass goblets sit at each place setting, half filled up with what you presume to be wine. And there's no food or anything on this table except in the center of the table on a sort of shiny silver platter. There sits a large apple that's black as coal. And lining, kind of going up and down the table, there are candles that are burning. That's all you see. You don't see any people, any sign of anyone else.
I go outside and I try to see what the tracks look like. Do they look like elf-sized tracks? And then I also go into my...
Okay, there are no tracks. So I don't... yeah, there's no tracks of anybody.
So all the signs of the doors being pried open, there's 0 tracks at each of those?
Yeah, it looks as though they were pried open quite a long time ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Table with lit candles and a black apple.
Gabby, primeval awareness. Is there any undead, elves, or humans in the area within 10 miles?
5 miles, but no.
5 miles, sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. No, there's not. No, you don't feel it at all. Nothing. And
Could it be more of this fairy liqueur, perhaps, on the table?
Round 2.
Langley
I'm not suggesting. You're not.
Langley sort of gets wide eyes, and he looks over at you, Ruark, and he says, "Well, I thought it was a gift, but."
Wait, say again? I don't understand.
Because remember you bought him the fairy wine?
Yeah. Gotcha.
He pulls it out. It's in the same like bowl-sized bottle, and he just kind of sets it down, like in around or where everyone can reach it. and he says, "So who's first?"
Wait, are you guys drinking the fairy wine again? Isn't there already wine in the glasses?
Wait.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting necessarily.
Yeah,
I was just saying that
This is
there's
no time to
probably
be drinking. I'm dying on the floor.
And Langley says, fuck it. And he pours himself a drinks, and he vanishes.
Fuck that dude.
What's going on? Why are you drinking this? Why are you vanishing?
He's a
All right,
knucklehead.
keep up.
Give Langley a break. He's a good guy.
But why is he vanishing? No one's explained this to me.
Why is he
To
drinking?
anyone.
All right, I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna take a drink too.
What?
Okay.
Why is this happening?
Kaz, you take a swig. You also vanish.
I'm gonna look at the apple.
Okay.
I'll go over with Teresa. Let's look at this apple.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer, guys. Good idea.
I'll stay with Rove and try to keep him
Well,
stable.
divide at least.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you look at the apple. It looks as though there is wax on it. Looks
Okay.
kind of shiny. Other than that, you don't really notice too much of the apple.
And it's pitch black.
Yeah.
If only you guys had a party member that had identify.
Yeah, Rove, sorry to bother you.
It's like flop over.
Is there anything arcane that you can perceive about this, Risa?
I'll do my best. I'm gonna take something to like tip it over, look around. Can I use my arcane sort of learning to glean any sense of what's afflicting this thing? Any special ability?
Apple is like.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make an Arcana check then.
25.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
Normal apple.
Normal apple, just colored with Sharpie. Like
the apple appears to have necromancy magic attached to it,
Sure.
but
yeah.
you're not sure what that is or what it does. But you definitely sense that even without touching it. You just sense it. You can also sort of vaguely see a weird outline of a humanoid, and it's a small humanoid, and it's sort of like putting its hands up. And then the more you look at it, you can see that it's like a super vague outline of your friend Kaz, and it looks as if he's in trouble. Like he has his hands raised like this.
Oh,
Hey, Gobby.
Yeah.
Gobby, is the ghost of Pierce still around us?
When you all drank the drink, the ghost, you were not able to see the ghost anymore, and you're not sure why.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
And when we got off of the effects of the drink, he
Yeah.
didn't come back.
You still didn't see him. No.
Okay. Gentlemen,
Yeah.
Karn and Imrak, I don't mean to alarm you, but I can barely see Kaz, and it looks like he's in trouble.
Reason, you can also see another. Again, it's super vague. You really have to but you're so discerned with your magical awareness that you can also see a really vague outline of Langley too, and he has his hands up as well, and he's looking around. He's talking to Kaz. They look afraid.
Do I can I perceive what my friend is perceiving?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold his head and see. You see right there,
Can I also?
Also, if possible, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast guidance on him because I keep forgetting that I have that.
Okay, so yeah, make an Arcana check, Ruark.
Arcana?
Are they actually in the Feywild
Yes.
right now? Like, are they out of, or are they dimensionally shifted in some form?
I'm not going to answer that right now.
Okay, then riddle
I
me
will
this.
let the game answer that.
Then riddle me this: Do their whisper earrings work at all?
Ooh, good question.
Because if there's two party members, statistically speaking, one of them will have
Sure.
an earring.
Well, I don't know. I suppose we'll have to find that out. But you're unconscious right now.
That's like
You're not
1, 2,
unconscious.
3.
You're kind of
I'm not.
just you're in the Okay. So, anyways,
In the throes of death.
I love the idea, but I can't steal it because I didn't think of it. So my character didn't think of it. But that's a fucking awesome
Ruark,
idea.
You don't
Fair,
see
dude.
anything. You don't see anything, Ruark. Just don't see anything.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a beer.
Sure.
If only there was a way we could communicate with our friends.
So, Ruark, did you add 1d4 to that?
It wouldn't matter.
I don't want to drink that again. I don't want bananas up my ass or whatever. that was unladylike of me. Sorry.
So wait.
So many
So wait.
bananas.
They're not disappeared. They're still here, kinda.
They're in the Fey realm.
Maybe.
Oh, so you drink this so you could teleport to the Feywild?
I don't know if you teleport so far as like ship.
And they're in trouble, right?
The Twilight.
Well, we don't know. Maybe.
Well, Brown.
You can see Kaz talking. He's looking like you can see him talking, and he's trying to
Do you want me to go help them?
He looks scared though.
How would you do that? Can you even
I would
drink
drink the stuff and then I would help them. I'm big, I'm scary.
Can you drink things?
Yes, I can drink things.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
Do you know who can't drink things right now is Rove. So do we want to leave him alone?
Well, I'm just saying I can go. You apparently can still
I'll stay. So now here's where we do this. We give one of the earrings to you, and Risa and I will stay here.
That sounds great. All right.
All right.
Just gonna.
Karn, pound some fairy wine.
Okay, Karn.
I guess.
Karn, you take a drink, and just like the others, you vanish.
Okay, so now Noah, we steal your idea. Testing.
You cannot hear anything.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Good show though, guys. Good try.
Rove, why don't you
Yeah.
make another Constitution saving throw for me?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
11.
Unfortunately, Rove, you have reached level 4.
You're
Okay,
dead.
guys.
Oh no, almost.
No, no, that's
Exhausted.
it's when you get hit 5 levels of exhaustion is when you die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only 4 levels now. That's fine.
So,
All right, guys.
Mostly did.
What else is around this? This room that we're in.
It appears to be just a dusty, abandoned room. So you
Re-
search, you search and search while everyone's doing this. You find really nothing except for animal droppings and a dead possum that looks like it's been dead for a long time.
Awesome. Hey, Risa, you stay here. I'm gonna scout like maybe like almost like a not a square mile, but like maybe like a square half mile or something. Just around where we're at and see if there's any other clues.
Yeah. Okay.
So can I walk around and do a survival / perception, whatever you think I should roll?
Sure.
What would you like me to do?
Make a survival check. Risa, you can see Kaz. He's like holding his arms out wide, like he's looking for something, and he's like hitting his head, and he's like, it seems to be like he's angry, and he's holding his hands like this.
Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Kaz, hop up and down if you can hear me.
He kind of cocks. He kind of cocks his head to the side,
I'm gonna shout it louder.
and his eyes get wide. His eyes get wide, and he kind of just like looks around.
It's the most frustrating clue.
And then you can see him clap his hands, and he's clapping his hands in like all these directions, and he seems to be like trying to get attention or something. Like he's running around. He's
Kaz, hop up and down if you're. You're
Okay.
not hopping up and down,
Okay.
God damn it.
He's making like fish lips, like.
Okay.
Oh!
He's way smarter than me.
Let's get him in water. We got to get him in water.
Yeah!
I can control water. I can't produce water.
So Gabby, real quick, I was searching around the area. Anything else?
No, even though you
It's
definitely searched very, very far and wide, you just didn't. Other than the usual stuff that you have found before, which, yeah, he seems to be getting sicker and sicker, and he just doesn't look like it. You're just not sure if those herbs and things will really even work anymore.
Well, I heard the old stories that when you leave a fish out of water for too long, so I'm metagaming a little bit.
And then Kaz is going like this recently. He's going like.
Am I intuiting that he wants me to?
Ooh, why don't you make an insight check?
Yes, please. Thank you. So sorry. Risa is way smarter than me. You said insight?
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
It's a few different things that you've taken. You've taken that he wants something. But the main thing you infer is like, come here, and like fish. Come here, fish.
Come here.
Oh, maybe get him to the Fey realm.
Oh fuck.
We need to get him wet.
So
like,
dry.
Okay.
let's
No, do your thing, Rourke. I'm gonna think through this for a second.
let's do the first thing. Let's get him wet, and then let's get him to the Fey realm.
I'm gonna cast control water to
Okay.
flood the room.
Okay. It floods. Well, so you are in a room. Floods the room, and Some parts of the table, falls off. The apple goes floating by.
We like kind of like get his gills, water in
Oh
them.
yeah, just dump him under, like,
Yeah.
baptize him.
Yeah.
Anything?
Not much. No.
All right, let's take some of that Fey wine. Let's give it a shot.
How do we give it to him though? If he's
You put his head back, open his
Hold my nose.
stroke his throat, and pour it down.
yeah, that sounds
Okay.
That sounds great.
So
Should have a swallowing reflex.
you pour it down his throat. He vanishes. The bottle's still kind of floating in the water now.
All right, do
Birds of
you
fishy
see
flatulence.
Kaz?
Well, you don't know.
No, not me. Risa, do you see Kaz?
I'm not there, but I will be soon.
In the apple.
Oh,
No.
the
You're with
apple.
me.
Risa,
He sees outline.
you kind of see outline of Kaz kneel down, and like he goes like this, and then you see him kind of walk like
I say fuck it, and I grab that and I drink it too.
okay,
And
poof,
I grab it as it drops.
Okay. poof. Okay, so now let's rewind. Okay, so Kaz, you're the first person to drink the wine.
After Langley.
After Langley. So you poof into this other realm, Kaz, and you can see that you're surrounded by 6 incredibly large and wide trees that go up, I don't know, at least a few hundred feet, if not more. You can't even see the tops of them. It's twilight here. And you can see there's just like before, there's a bunch of little floating orbs, very beautiful. There's verdant moss everywhere, and you can see in these 6 large trees, you can see spiraled grooves that wind up them with humanoid peoples walking, up and down them, that are walkways of such. And you can see and then shortly after you arrive, Langley is also just taking all this in. And he just kind of looks down at you, and right as that happens, you hear a large horn that booms above the trees. And then at this point, Karn appears next to you. Karn, you see all this too. You hear the horn, and within a matter of seconds, not even, you hear a lot of buzzing, a lot of a loud, audible buzzing coming from the trees, and you can see things flying out of the trees, being led by something, and these creatures are very large, almost like the size of a horse. And as they fly so fast, it's hard to even really fully see them until it's right in front of you. And as it kind of comes down, maybe like 20 feet from you, you can see an incredibly large, like sort of chromatic golden green dragonfly, and on it rides a humanoid person. He's very muscular. He has sort of a shaved head with a thin little line of hair, almost like a little mohawk. But what you notice right away about him is he's not any kind of humanoid you'd ever seen before. He looks elf-like, except he has large, glowing, pupilless eyes, like way too big for his face, that are sort of slanted, and they glow a soft yellow. And his ears are incredibly, almost large for an elf, way too large for an elf. They point almost, up to the top near his head. He holds a nicely crafted javelin in his hand, and over his shoulder you can see that he has a quiver of these other javelins over his shoulder. Okay, and he has intricate tattoos and like this line of makeup over his eyes. And then shortly thereafter, a few dozen of other riders similar to him sort of line behind him. And he looks at you all and he shouts, language you may or may not understand. So tell me what languages You all speak.
I speak Celestial.
Oh!
Celestial, Common, and Infernal. And
Okay.
Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
Yeah, and Draconic
Okay.
for me.
Got you. So right as he says that, poof, poof, Rove comes in, Kaz kneels down, Risa comes in, everybody just sort of like comes in like within a few seconds, and everyone sees all what I described. And initially, some of you are taken aback by all the commotion, and then he repeats again. He says, "Etikasturukasa," but he's talking in Celestial.
Oh.
So Karn,
nice.
you and anyone else that can speak Celestial can understand him too. So Karn, he says, "Who are you and why have you intruded?"
We are travelers lost in these woods, and our friend is dying from a black towing. We need your assistance. I'd say this in Celestial.
Right. He looks down at him, and his eyes sort of get wide from what you can see. And he says, "And why should we help you?"
I mean, we're travelers in need.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, jeez.
They sound pissed, but I have no idea what they're saying.
Hey!
But basically, it's like, we are travelers in need. Like, you offer us a kindness, and we may offer you a kindness. It's as simple as that.
He looks back at the rest of his guardsmen, and he steps off of his flying dragonfly, and he sort of looks you up and down, and he says, "Follow me."
All right. I will gesture the rest of the party to, follow me.
Okay. So he leads you up these winding paths that as you're walking up these trees, people are clearing out of the way. People are a little frightened seemingly by you. By you all, not you, just you, Karn. And he leads you up not too far. He leads you up to this large room carved out on the inside of a tree. And in the room, you can see a man sitting at a table. There's not too much in this room, but this man is surrounded by guardsmen wearing this ornate sort of silvery armor that has a lot of these curves. It looks quite nice. Next to him, and again, this gentleman looks of the similar race as the guardsman that you saw, with these large sort of glowing eyes. However, this gentleman who's sitting at the table has brown hair. Sitting next to him, there's another man, again of the same race, so you perceive anyways. But he looks a little different. He has sort of a darker tinge to his skin, and he has sort of like chalk white hair, and he has big violet glowing pupilless eyes. He's dressed in all black, sort of taut and tight black clothes, and he has two silver swords slung in scabbards over his shoulder. You can also see another person. There's someone kneeling sort of at the front of this table, and they're in shackles. You can see that it appears to be some sort of dwarf man with a long sort of reddish beard. And he's shackled, if I didn't say that. and sort of as you walk in, the man with the just the more normal looking man, we'll say, with the brown hair, says, "Magistrate Copperpots, you're sentenced to 2 years imprisonment for conspiring against the Fellowship of Nabalis for illegally mining and harming our home trees." And then he looks down on him and he says, "And I hope you learned your lesson. Take him away. Guards, take him away." And the man appears to not even notice you at all, and appears to go back to signing some documents of some kind. However, the man with the violet eyes looks at you rather incredulously or wondrously. The guardsman that brought you to the room says, "Edus, these people, they were found inside our town. We're not quite sure how they made it past." And the gentleman who's signing the documents interrupts him and says, "Thank you, Quaro." And he does finally look at you, and he says, Clearly, you're not from our realm. Tell me who you are, and more importantly, why you're here.
Is all that
I-
celestial?
Yeah. Was this all in Celestial?
Yes,
All right.
it is all in Celestial, yeah.
All right. Quick out of character question. So our ship is the Drake's Reprise, right? Is that the name of the ship? Because I'm going to introduce.
Correct.
All right. So Karm will go like, we are the traveling companions of our captain Kaz, captain of the Drake's Reprise. I am his quartermaster, Karn. We've come to your realm to seek aid for our companion, gestures to Rove, who is very sick with something called the Black Telling. We were told that you may be able to assist us. In exchange, we would offer our services to you.
And he says, your services to us. And then the man with the violet eyes sort of whispers in his ear. While he's doing that, Karn, why don't you make another persuasion check?
Oh, jeez.
Come on, baby.
With guidance.
Oh, you can guidance me?
I see that you're having this conversation. I'm like, I think you could help with that.
Thanks. All right, good. So it's an extra D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, persuasion. 14?
Okay. After the man with violet eyes whispers in his ear, he says, "Very well. Take them to the infirmary." And then the man that escorted you up here says, "Edis, may I escort them?" Yes, be on with it," he says. So,
Karn will bow and go, 1,000 thanks.
the man with the purple eyes sort of again watches you very curiously and incredulously as you leave. Anyways, you are led rather quickly because people have kind of surmised Rove's condition at this point, and you lead him down the spiral and up another tree, again not too far, and they lead you into what appears to be kind of a smaller room, or a smaller room that has larger sections to it, but this is a smaller room. And you can see that a slender man sort of just is sitting, or is kind of, sitting by a bed. Apparently he appears to be doing some sort of like potion-y alchemy stuff. But in this room is pretty lined with beds, kind of pushed together where the slender man is not. And the slender man sort of just wears like a simple beige schmuck, and he looks quite.
Slender man wears a black suit and a red tie.
I was just gonna say, real on our.
Oh, stop it! Cut it out.
Do you have a face?
He does have a face, but he actually looks pretty different from the rest of the this whatever this race is. In fact, he's plainly human, and he sort of has high cheekbones and a dark, thin brown goatee that frames his chin, and strangely familiar sort of caramel amber eyes, and gaze up, sort of gaze at you as you come in wonderment, and you can see it's someone that you know. It's your friend Victor. And he looks down at Rove, and he says, please put him on the bed. Put him on the bed. So to which you do. And he looks up to you, Karn, and he says, how long has he been like this?
Like, has it been like weeks?
Like a month.
Yeah.
Dude. Where were you, bud?
Yeah. He's been sick. Yeah, Karn will go, he's been afflicted for about a month now.
And he pulls up what appears to be some sort of like metallic looking briefcase. It looks kind of odd. And he opens it, and you can see all these syringes. And he says, we've we've seen this before.
I hope so.
Our treatment doesn't always work. It can and usually has side effects. This is all that I've come up with to help mitigate this problem. But I cannot promise you anything.
Just heal the damn fish.
Okay. So he grabs a syringe. He sticks it in Rove. Pushes this, orangey, sort of milky orangey liquid all the way through the syringe. And then everyone just sort of waits in some pretty palpable tension. And after about 30, 40 seconds, Rove, you let out this big sigh. And your whole body relaxes.
And I drift off into death. With pearly gates awaiting.
And your eyes come to, and you can see again. You have not seen anything that I've just told, but you feel very peaceful. You feel very serene. You can see your companions looking at you with a lot of concern, and you can see, of all people, Victor over you as well.
I have a potential reaction for that if you'll allow it.
Sure.
So I kind of blearily look over at Victor, confused for a bit. And then Rove's eyes get real big. And he reaches out and he grabs him by the shirt and he said, where were you this whole time?
And he sort of furrows his brow and he says, I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I know you?
Oh. And Rove, confused, kind of lets go of his shirt. Doesn't really know. Still kind of foggy brained. Are you not Victor, representative of the royal court?
Well, you think that I'm a representative of the court?
Of Whitestone.
And he says, Whitestone? Is that a place? Where's that? I've never heard of that before.
Rove drifts back and is too exhausted to continue.
And then he looks up at the rest of you and he says, I think he'll be okay. He does seem a bit delusional, but sometimes that can be a side effect.
He's been like that the whole time.
He's always like that.
Karn will look around the room with We'll look around the room with the look of are we not going to address this?
Yeah. Thank you.
And Victor says, if you wouldn't mind waiting outside, I'd like to run some tests on him.
Okay.
Fine. All right.
Who is this?
And as you walk outside, and he closes the door. You can see that the man with the violet eyes, sort of sitting, cross-armed, one leg up on the wall, and he cocks his head to you, and he says, "Y'all look like an odd bunch."
We get that a lot.
And he kind of cracks a smile. He says, "Your friend okay?"
It's not dead as far as I'm aware.
And he kind of takes a step towards you, and he sort of looks around at either side of him. There doesn't appear to be people too close to you all, and he sort of whispers, "Look, I don't really know how to say this, other than we've seen people like you before, a group of you before. Frankly, I've never really seen anything like it, to be totally honest. But I'm wondering if if you can speak to someone for me, but in secret, if that's okay.
So when you mean a group like us, do you mean another group of random people of disparate backgrounds and varying skills that have come together for a common cause?
And he says, no. He points to you, Connor, and he says, there was one like you.
Oh.
A machine. And then he looks down at Kaz and he says, there was one like that too. The same color. And then he looks over at Ruark and he says, also, a feline.
Is this all Celestial, by the way?
He is actually not talking in Celestial. He's just talking in Common.
But he's whispering to Karn specifically, or just to everyone?
He's whispering to everyone. He's whispering to everyone.
Cool. Okay.
And he looks at you with his pupilless, large, violet eyes, and he says, look, please, I'm not supposed to be talking to you about this right now, and it's a huge risk that I'm doing so.
No, I understand. I just was trying to clarify.
I understand. If you don't mind, there's someone I really need to introduce you to.
Okay, go ahead. As long as our friend is safe, then...
He says, of course, he'll be fine. He says, please come with me. Come with, and maybe don't stick butt too close to me, I guess.
Okay. We'll turn the rest of the party just like a...
And weirder and weirder.
And he sort of leads you. He sort of leads you to. He sort of leads you to a house. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say when I was describing what this place looked like is sort of behind the trees. There's this incredibly vast lake. Okay. And he leads you over to where this lake is, and he leads you to a house over there, and you can see that behind the house there appears to be a few large sailing ships behind this, like docked right behind this house. It's a little odd looking, he looks he's sort of looking around like he's looking for something. He says, I might have to wean her out. And he says, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? My name's Zaris. I'm the quartermaster here. He shakes your hand. And he says, yeah, Zaris. I don't know. It's a name. And he sort of like, he sort of like sneaks over to a certain window where the house is, and he sort of taps on the window really, really lightly. And you can hear the window open. And he sort of signs a little bit. He does some sort of sign language, and then the window's shut, and he sneaks away, and he goes over to where you're hiding, and he says, sorry, just be a minute. And then after a few minutes or so, the front door of the house opens, and you can see a small little girl. She's maybe 8 or 9, roughly. She has sort of longish brown hair, and she's looking around. And then Zaris takes a stone and he sort of throws it near her so she can kind of, and she appears to see where that's from, and she rushes over to this little hiding place, this little wooded, place that you are safe to not be viewed from where the house is. And this little girl comes running up to him and sort of gives him a hug, and she sees the rest of you, and her eyes go really wide. And she kind of takes a step back, and Zara says, "It's okay. It's okay. They just showed up today, but I wanted to show you." And she smiles and she says, "Have you come back? But you look different." And she goes up to you, Ruark, and she sort of pokes your fur, and she says, "You had black fur before. Why is it blue now?"
Well, things have changed, and please, we don't.
And she takes a step back and she says, "And what happened to your voice? What? Wait, what? Are you a boy?" And she looks at Zaris and she says, "Well, but how come and then she walks over to you, Karn, and she says, "But you're a metal person. I only saw one other one like you, and I thought I knew that you would come back to me, but this seems weird. I don't know. Are you? But I suppose maybe you're just a little different now."
I think we have a strange case of doppelgangers.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Doppelgang." And then Xeris explains it to her. and Xeris says, "This is Andrea."
Or we were like, I don't know, could this be like a different versions of us in a different reality where we were female and we showed up, like
and then she says, "Are you heroes?"
Har takes a good look at everyone.
No, Rove is standing there with his hands on his hips, just like wiping like the leftover vomit off of his mouth. Like, that's today.
Oh, Rove, wait, Rove, did
bedridden still?
Sam, quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get up and leave the infirmary? Like you were actually feeling pretty good.
Word. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like I'm maybe like leaning on Karn for a bit of support, but otherwise I'm starting to kind of perambulate about a little bit. I'm certainly in a very weakened state though.
Oh, okay. And she looks at you incredibly, and she says, "Ever? Oh, wow. Well, I suppose." And then she sort of walks around and she grabs like your goggles and she says, "Well, where's your instruments?" Okay. And then you hear a dinner bell ring, or you like from the back side of the house, and her eyes get wide and she says, I have to go, but actually, would you want to join me for dinner? Maybe. I suppose if it's okay, it might not be okay though. But would you want to if it is okay?
Is she asking everybody or?
Yeah, she's just asking everyone. Yeah.
Karn will take a look. We'll just shoot a glance at Xeris. Like, is this a good idea?
And Xeris says, "I suppose."
I could
appears to have no clue.
What are the rules?
Xeris, why did you want us to meet her?
And he says, "She's been having these strange dreams ever since the other U's left or something, and she just wouldn't stop talking about that. And I'm afraid we've had quite a bit of a tragedy happen here. You see, the sickness that your friend here has or had or afflicted a good many of us, and the people that were from this town that were trying to help us, that looked similar to you, they weren't able to help us. And unfortunately, many of people of this town perished, along with some cruel things that have happened. But I don't know if I should stay here any longer. If I should probably get going. I think I hope to see you again, though. But just trust me, I guess. And he weirdly is like he is like super awkward. And then after that, he weirdly like left the bush and just sort of like ran away.
That's definitely not suspicious.
And she says, "I'll be right back.
Okay.
I know what to do. I know what to say." Mm-hmm. And so she runs inside, and after a couple of minutes, she comes out and she says, "Yes, you can join us for dinner. Come on in."
Who's us?
I don't know what I am anymore.
And and she's just sort of like holding the door open. And she says, "It'll actually be ready shortly. We have quite the wait staff here."
Rove just like smells the air and he's like, dinner
It-
sounds good.
It
Yeah,
smells
we-
kind of like pickled fish.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's down. He's in there like
Yeah.
swimwear.
Yeah, it smells kind of like pickled fish.
Yeah,
Um,
Rove strides confidently forward. He's ready for some chow.
Okay.
Been
And
yakking for like a month.
so, anyway, so basically you get up to the house. The house kind of looks kind of decrepit. Like maybe at one point it was a nicer house. Also, this house, by the way, is the only sort of structure in this town. The rest is just like these tree things. So, and this structure looks very, I guess, just like a normal house, right? It looks a little bit old. Like maybe at one point it was a nice house. And as you, basically, yeah. So as you walk in, you can see that there's a lot of like fish trophies on the wall. See a lot of fish trophies.
Do any of
Um,
them sing?
What's that?
I said, do any of them sing?
You don't know, but you
Yeah.
don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
And she leads you into a room with a large, soft pastel pink couch. It looks pretty lavish, actually. And on the mantle, you can see a painting of a woman, a large painting of a woman. And she's just sort of like looking up at it. And she looks to you and she says, "That's my mom."
Do we recognize her?
No, the painting is of the same race. So this little girl is also of this same
Oh.
race, this this interesting elven race, basically. The mom is also the same sort of elven race. But why don't you all go ahead and give me a perception check?
So fucking confused.
And as you do that, she says, "Do you want to play for a bit? I love playing. I don't have any friends here. Maybe do you want to be my friend?"
Well, it sounds like maybe we already were friends.
And she says, "So you remember?"
No, but we can be friends again.
Oh. Okay, but new friends? All right. So let's see. Karn, Kaz, and Ruark. You all you notice that there is a book on one of the coffee tables, and it's open. And all of you notice that this book doesn't necessarily have words on it. Rather, it has a braille-like imprinted in the pages, and it's just open, like it's just casually open, just sitting there. And then she says, "So, what do you want to do? What do you want to play?" "I love playing make-believe. I think that I'm a hero." And then she looks up over at the painting and she says, "My mom always told me that I was brave."
Is she blind?
What's that?
What is your name?
Andrea.
Oh, did I miss that? Sorry.
Yeah, her name's Andrea. Yeah, she says, "Yeah, me and my mom used to play all the time. We used to play make-believe. It was so fun. But, I can play with you now."
Sure, we can play
Sure.
make-believe. Well, Andrea, where is your mother?
And she looks down and she says, "Well, she got sick.
Okay.
She got sick and,
We don't have to talk about that, Andrea.
Zaris tells me she's in a better place." Yeah, he tells me she's in a better place. So sometimes I
not
play
even
with her.
Apple?
Sometimes I play with her in the better place, but
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, can we
wait, what?
pump the brakes on that, Andrea?
As soon as she said the Karn's just like, come again.
And she says, oh, and then another thing you can see is you can see on the wall, those of you that I said spotted this book. Also, you can see on the wall there appears to be a framed piece of paper, and the piece of paper looks quite familiar. In fact, it looks to be almost the same piece of paper that you found in Kelladek's study, with the weird braille-like writing sort of going into a circle, just framed on the wall.
Shit.
And she says, "I bet you're really hungry. Do you? I should probably go check on dinner, shouldn't I?"
Before she leaves, I reach out to her and I say, "Hey, wee one, can you read? Can you read this?"
And she says, read the deep speech? Oh yeah. I've been learning it ever since I was a young girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
But after dinner, let's sit down, you and I.
And she says, "Okay, maybe we can play make-believe."
That sounds perfect.
Okay. And she says, "Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna check on dinner. Don't move, okay?" And as she sort of gets up, she sort of says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Where's my manners? While we were talking, they quickly set us a table." And she sort of leads you into the next room, which is it's just basically a dining room. And you notice it's a table set for 8. But other than that, there's really nothing there. And
Who set the table? Was it you?
and she says, "No, our wait staff. Like I told you, we have a lot of wait staff."
Yeah, gosh, Karn.
And she kind of sits down, and she says, "It should be ready any minute. It usually doesn't take this long, but we had to make a little extra because you all were joining us. But we usually have a lot of pickled fish on hand. My parents, well, they used to own a fishing little business on this lake, so that's what we do."
What was the name of the lake?
Was that what you asked?
Yeah.
And she says, "Well, it's known by a few different things, but sometimes we just call it the Saltmarsh."
Ew.
You said the name of the movie. It's a movie.
Ghosts of the Salt Marsh.
Okay, and
Got me up
then
and dab after that.
and she says, "My dinner is taking a really long time. I don't know where it is. Let me go check." And as she sort of gets out of her chair, you can see through the door to the kitchen, it sort of opens a bit, and you can see this lanky older gentleman, sort of graying hair kind of tied behind his neck, and sort of with this little ribbon on, and he's wearing this lavish purple suit coat,
Nice.
with this ruffly white shirt, and skin tight black leggings and polished black shoes, and he just sort of frowns.
Yep.
And he says,
Let me guess. You don't like us.
he says, "No need, my dear. I would never wish to keep such distinguished guests waiting." And then he sort of looks at you all sort of one at a time, and he says, "After traveling, I'm sure you must be famished." And he sort of waves his hand, and as he waves his hand, these silver plates with covers on them just float out from behind him, and just sort of float down in front of you on the table. And the smells waft. It smells like pickled fish and vegetables and whatnot. The little girl says, "Wow, this smells so incredible. Thank you, Skerran."
Skerran.
And then he says, "Anything for you, child."
What the hell?
Yes.
What's going on?
We're in Bizarro Land, dude.
Fucking Feywild.
and then Skerran sort of sits down, as the rest of you just pull off your platters, and it's pickled fish and vegetables, a familiar meal, and he begins to start eating, and so does the young girl, and he says, "So you're not from this realm, I take it?"
Not exactly.
No, we're not.
And then he's chewing on a piece of fish, and he says, "So why are you here then?"
We came here to aid our friend. Gestures to Rove. He was sick.
The answer to your first question is, or your second question is Feywine. That is why we're here.
Oh. Oh.
Is that what that was?
And more importantly, we should talk about what's inflicting the land
We should.
and our greater mission.
Oh, right, that thing.
Yeah, that.
That whole.
And he sort of takes like a bone of the fish and starts to pick his tooth. And he says, so, I bet Andrea's told you all the wild tales that she has and the fantastical dreams she's had about supposedly you all, correct?
Well, no.
Well, no, actually, we haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, and then she looks at him and she says, can I tell them? And he says, of course. And she says, well, so, well, I suppose it was kind of a while ago, where our towns, people started to get sick, and there were these weird fish people that came up out of the water, and we didn't like the fish people, and they didn't like us, but we weren't sure why they didn't like us. But anyways, some people got sick, and then we didn't really know what to do. But thankfully, there were these people that we didn't know at the time, but they were heroes, but we didn't know it. So what they did is they really rose up. They were just, I don't know, people that came to work for, what's his name? Quaro? Yeah, the lead guardsman. Yeah, they came to work for him. And it just so happens that they ended up being these incredible heroes that were trying to stop this magical disease. But like I said, well, they weren't successful, but they got really famous. And in fact, and she points to you, Rove, and she says, well, I don't know if it was you, but someone that looked like you, his name was Ever, and he got really famous from the songs that he wrote, and now we all know his songs. And they're going to build a statue of him in the Court of Stars, I hear, because he's such a hero, and I really want to go see it. But I don't know if they'll let me into the Court of Stars because, because I'm not really, a noble. But and then she points to you.
Dear, slow down. Why were they not successful? These heroes that looked like us.
Oh, they weren't successful? Well, they died.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Can you describe their?
How?
How did they die?
Well, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Why not?
Yeah, we won't tell anybody.
No. It makes me really sad, and I just.
But we need to understand so that we can make a great many more people happy. Don't you? Isn't a little sadness worth greater happiness?
And Skerran looks over to you and he says, the little girl has been through quite a lot.
Yeah, well, the whole entire land where we come from is going to go through a lot more if we don't help them.
Okay.
I wonder, didn't the young master back in Stilden act a wee bit strange as well?
Yeah. Oh, the whole time?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that's for good reason.
Oh my god, I just realized what you did, Gavi. God damn it.
I wonder if he was having some dreams of his own.
Maybe.
Like, I want to do something super, like, meta, just be like, have you been to Waterdeep?
But then she says, but, so your name was Ever, but you didn't get famous because of how good you were. It was really the fantastic marketing of your assistant. And she looks over at Kaz and she says, Kizzle. Kizzle was brilliant. Kizzle was brilliant in her marketing. And she was so powerful at spreading his word and Ever's songs that he became one of the most famous people in our realm. So it's really because of Kizzle, not because of Ever. Okay.
Well.
and then she looks over to you, Ruark, and she says, and you were very different. She says, your name was Rona. You.
That Rona.
It taking like with my wine the whole time.
Funny enough, you had some really fun stories about you, and that's how we got the term here in our realm called cat burglar, because you were such a fantastic burglar that you could just go into little places that people couldn't ever think to steal things and do it. But the fact that you were all
That is totally the opposite of who I am.
Oh, sure. That much hasn't changed.
and then she looks over at you, Karn, and she says, "But you were really different." She says, Carrick, oh my gosh, Carrick he was crazy. All he did was wanted to just kill things. And he was this raging barbarian with little or no focus. But it was because of Carrick that the party was able to get as far as they did, because Carrick just didn't really care and just would go crazy. But anyways, so you all became pretty famous here, and that's why some of us knew you, and that's why I knew you. But you know what? I saw you in my dreams after you died. I did. And I thought you were going to come and rescue me. But I mean,
Wait,
I don't
why
need
do you need
rescuing.
rescuing?
I mean, I don't. But
I will, after as she
Insight.
says that, I will look at Skerran and see if and try and read anything off his face.
And at this point, you're probably, 3/4 of the way through your meal. Andrea's not even eating at this point. And he says, "Andrea, you know the rule that after dinner you need to go to bed, right?" And she says, "Yeah, I suppose." And he says, "What do good little girls do? They listen." And she says, "Okay." And she sort of just gets up, doesn't even address you, and just walks out of the room and leaves and goes upstairs.
Like,
And
there's a party member in there.
and he says, "Well, this is quite nice, isn't it?"
So
what was Skerran's story back in our world?
He was the butler to
I'm gonna go pee while you guys recap.
the butler of the kid who
Anders.
was
Right.
Anders. Yeah, Anders.
Anders, but also his father.
No.
No, his
No?
parents were dead, and he inherited
Yeah.
their family business, and
Oh.
then he got extorted by the Myriad to betray us.
Right.
Ah.
Wait,
And that's where we first
so-
met Ruark.
we didn't get Bizarro Risa?
Oh no, we didn't.
Also,
In case, I think I figured out what just happened. We just stumbled into the Forgotten Realms.
Forgotten Realm.
Yeah, that's the main D&D setting.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what I
So
think.
why do you think that?
Because they said Saltmarsh, which is what the actual name of the place in the D&D module that Gabby's running is, but he's setting it in Tal'Dorei.
Right,
Ah.
right. Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
wait,
So-
wouldn't
So where are the
it's
cops?
not in Greyhawk?
Or maybe it's Greyhawk. I'm not
Oh,
actually
maybe it's
sure.
Greyhawk, yeah.
Oh, okay, then I actually am not familiar with all of the official D&D.
Greyhawk's just the standard
Oh, I thought it was okay. Well,
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah.
moving more towards Forgotten Realms, but
yeah, well, yeah.
okay, didn't know that.
but it's definitely not Tal'Dorei.
Right.
No.
All right.
I don't think
So-
we're in Kansas anymore, boys.
So either
sorry,
way,
was
do
there when
So wait,
when,
yeah,
when
what-
the party came through? Was there a practitioner of witchcraft? That was described.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I said when the last party came through, was there a practitioner of
And
witchcraft?
right before you finish asking him, there's a at the door, and he says, "Oh, I almost forgot. We have another guest."
Oh boy.
And he waves his hand, and you hear the door sort of creak open, and you can hear footsteps, almost the sound of small, well-crafted shoes, I guess. hard shoes. And then through the doorway, you can see.
Round Tom.
No, you can see. You can see a woman. Her skin is the color of dark gray, and she has long white hair, and she has a robe, a pink robe that sort of like goes over her nipples just barely, and sort of is tied down at her waist. So this like silk, sort of see-through-ish robe. And the front of her dress, or it's not her dress, she has like these golden metal panties on. And her
It's a chastity belt.
her eyes are like pupilless. They're just white. And Ruark, you can tell that this is Imiwae, Aurora's mother.
Oh.
And she
Uh-oh. I don't mean to alarm y'all, but this is my mother-in-law.
Oh no.
she sort of looks over at you, Ruark, and smiles as there is a seat open next to you. And she walks over to you.
I get up and like like a gentleman, like sit with her.
And she looks up at you and smiles, and she says, "You always were a kind-hearted soul, Ruark. It's lovely to see you again."
Imiwae, what a pleasant surprise.
A surprise indeed. I really didn't know when I would ever see you again.
Yeah, this catches me by surprise, but it's wonderful. It has been a while. Shall we catch up?
And she says, "Well, of course. I'd love to." And then she looks over at Skerran, who's on her other side, and she sort of holds out her hand, and he holds it, and he smiles and nods at her. And he says, "You look lovely, my darling, as always."
My darling.
What?
So what do I know about my mother-in-law? Is she an evil drow bitch or what?
Well, you had that experience, so whatever you want to glean from that experience.
So some of you might remember that we had that encounter with her where she kind of tried taking my wife away, and
there weren't, so like Terry wasn't here for that. So that was during your one shot.
Oh, that's right.
So that was during your one shot, which
How did that end? We got out
Well,
amicably.
all I know is that my creepy lizard boy got annihilated.
So, but the takeaway from that was that the drow are very, very, very much in cahoots with this whole plan to poison the land and with the fish people and all that. And so that's when we kind of really learned what was going on. So that they're here in this celestial realm means they're probably poisoning many realms, and trying to purge different. Go ahead, Gabby.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, and Skerran sort of addresses you all, and he says, "Poor girl. We felt very sorry for her since her parents have died. The captain of this village, Adus, awarded us custody of her, and it's been a privilege and quite a sad time raising her these last few months without any parents. But we're doing our best."
So, you that's very charitable of you. Thank you for that. But I didn't get an answer to my question.
That's right. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
What was your question?
In this last party that came through, was there any practitioner of magic?
Oh, I suppose the girl forgot to tell you about trees. The Wilds woman.
How wild are we talking?
Well, I don't know.
Which is be wild.
Yeah. What's your wild?
She lived primarily out in the woods. I don't quite understand or know why she joined the party.
Sounds like a druid.
But she was quite wise in the ways of nature.
Druid.
Yes.
So, you're the same person that we ran into on the other side. Yeah.
He cocks his head and he says, "What do you think?"
I think yes. So
Same name.
Well, if she recognizes Ruark, I would be down to gamble that you recognize us.
And he says, "Well, I recognize many people, but not many like you have come through here. That's for sure."
And I'm very liable to burn things down at a moment's notice.
And
like,
you
look-
don't
he looks
remember
around
us
the
from
eave.
here.
Of the house. If people don't talk straightly.
And he looks over at Imiwae and he says, "Do you think I'm avoiding your questions?"
Are you answering questions with more questions?
He says, "Well, I have questions for you too."
Which you have not yet asked, but I've asked you many. Are you the same Skerran from Stilben?
And he says, "Well, it is pretty nice, isn't it? This is really the first time we've been alone together. I'm cherishing it."
Rove is getting like incredibly just like pissed off at this point. He's flexing his hands. He's potentially reaching for his sword at this point. He's had enough of Skerran shit.
my friend, hold on one second.
May I offer a offering of peace?
Please proceed, my mechanical friend.
Karn cast Zone of Truth.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And you can see him sort of giggle a little bit.
So, Imiwae, let's just be real with one another. I mean, what are you doing here?
And she says,
Are you here to further your goals that you?
Also, Gavi, I need charisma saving throws if that's applicable in the situation.
we'll get to that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Be that way.
Yeah, we'll get to it. She says, "Well, at the very least, I wanted to see how you were doing."
But you being here isn't about me. Let's be real. You've had greater goals this whole time, to purge the land, if I may speak so boldly, plainly, if you will. And it would
be nice for someone to do it.
It would be nice for you to speak plain as well, as my friend, fishy friend here.
And she says, "Well, what you call purge, we call cleansing."
Sure. Well, let's use your vernacular. So the cleansing that you aim to do on the land, you're here to do that here too. And you know that I keeping that thorn in your side, my friends and I. So where are we at here? I mean, brass tacks. Let's not waste each other's time.
And she sort of looks over at Skerran, and they both nod, like almost in exact unison. And he says,
"Ready, fireball."
Yeah, no, I'm thoroughly considering why I shouldn't kill them both on the spot.
Drawing my weapons, I guess, because everyone's about to throw down.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Imiwae looks over at you, Rove, and she says, "Don't worry, we're not here to harm you."
Oh, I'm not worried, lass. I'm not here to be harmed. I'm here to harm.
And she sort of smiles.
This cleansing. You're here to cleanse this land. How many lands do you need to cleanse? Them all, I'm sure.
And then Skerran pipes up and he says, "Has your mechanical friend ever wondered why he's never met another of his kind?"
I mean, I've wondered it, but I've never received an answer.
Well, yeah.
Why is that, Skerran?
Well, And he looks over at you, Karn, and he says, as you know, the uprising of the Dawnfather created many problems for your matron. The acolytes of the Dawnfather slaughtered the matron. They thought she was in part behind these darker things, which we don't really know if she was or not. However, they were sure to exterminate your kind, because your kind was created to be the protectors of the matron's ways, to make sure that the lands do not get corrupted from life beyond the grave. But the acolytes of the Dawnfather saw it very differently. They saw you and all of your race that was created to simply be the bringers of their destruction and the cause of the darkness. So they destroyed all of them. Karn, you may very well be the last of your race, and the last that holds your mission in his heart, and the last hope for the matron.
I have Zone of Truth active. Do I know if she's telling the truth or not?
Yes. And this is Skerran saying this, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Skerran saying this. And he says, and I suppose that is the biggest reason that we wanted to talk to you here.
Whose side is he on? Gee. Or whose side are they on? Like, are they...
Karn is going
I'm
to
confused
just
here.
slowly, like, sag their shoulders, and just, like, the mace of the Dawnfather will just slowly, like,
And he
clang
says,
onto the floor.
and Skerran says, Karn, don't you want to stop the darkness? Don't you want to save the world? Your world will die, Karn, if you do not.
Wait, it'll die from what?
Well,
The world's dying already from your black goop, friend. I just recovered. Why are we listening to them right now? Why aren't we killing them? Please, someone?
and Skerran and Imiwae both literally laugh at the same time. And Imiwae says, we are not here to fight you.
No, you're here to cleanse the world, of which I almost died from. Why am I listening to this right now?
and
Rove is getting up and like literally drawing his weapon right now. Like,
okay.
Rove,
Okay.
Karn is
I'm
going
trying
to
to
bring
press
up.
the issue,
Karn's
guys.
going to bring up a hand and just go like, "Not yet."
Okay.
Are we
To know
waiting
more.
for
This is
information?
And then
We are. We're waiting for
guys,
information.
hold on. So then, Rove, as you do that, as you get up and you're like, shing, you can see almost like before they could ever know, they float about a foot off of their chairs with their hands raised, and their hair just sort of like moving in this ethereal wind, and they both look over at you, and they at the same time they say, "What? Are you going to?" Hold on.
What?
Hold on. They say, what? Are you going to kill us?
And Rove sheathes the sword and says, finally, a straight answer. And he sits down and is silent for the rest of the discussion.
So where can we find you in the material plane?
And they both kind of float back down.
So that we may do this conversation in the material, regular old world. Where can we find you, Imiwae?
And she looks over at Skerran, and Skerran cocks his head, and he says, Do you like to play games?
Not at all.
No. I'm playing enough games.
Excuse me,
Dude.
friends, but
he
I
says-
feel like there's information I need to know that we are glancing over. What do you mean I'm supposed to be killing the darkness? What darkness are you talking about?
And he says, well, I very much love to play games. In fact, you can learn quite a lot about your opponent.
Karn will cast
Playing
command on Skerran and go, answer me, damn it!
And Karn, Skerran waves his hand and he says, your primitive magic does not affect me. Or her.
Right.
But, what say we settle this over a game of dragon chess? If you win, I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you lose, well then I will have my own reward.
Nah. Sounds like sounds like bullshit.
Sounds like bullshit, dude.
Take your game and shove it up your ass, Skerran.
Wait,
And with
Victor
that-
Can I go talk to Victor?
Wait, hang on, no. Karn
And
will go, I'll play.
with that, he smiles and he nods his head, and you can see Imiwae's hands grow purple. Then all of a sudden, the whole world around you just starts to warp, and Skerran and Imiwae kind of fade away, and you can sort of hear them laughing a little bit, with this echoing.
Karn will just reach out to the Ethereal and goes like, wait, no, I'll play your game. Come back.
And the world around you shifts and changes, and you can see these glowing balls, these large glowing balls sort of bobbing, but they're still pretty hazy. And then you can find yourself, each of you, you can find yourself sort of standing on what appears to be some sort of stone. However, all around you, underneath, the edges of the stones that you're standing on, it all seem to just be floating in midair. And you can see these little balls sort of like coming towards you from every direction. And there's probably like 6 or 7 of these weird floating platforms. And then in a certain direction, you can see 2 really large, these glowing orbs. And then what starts to take shape is you can see this incredibly large and gargantuan outline of this half-man, half-goat thing. With these 2 big orbs as his eyes, and he's probably like 200 feet tall or something ridiculous, right?
Okay.
And it just starts to move towards you slowly, and so do all of the balls around where you are as well, and the eyes, when you look into its eyes, it's sort of is almost like trance-like in that it has this effect upon you all. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Okay. Nope, that's not it.
Wah.
Yeah, this effect upon you all. And, oh shit, I moved it. Basically, the orbs get closer and closer and closer to you, and some of them begin to shoot lightning out of you. It's very similar to the orbs that you saw before.
Lightning.
Oh, not this again.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know where my map is. I made a map. It's in here somewhere. Okay. Oh, there it is. I found it. I think this is it. Is it? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so basically there's this huge hulking Phooka creature that's walking at you. And you're all sort of spread out. He's not there. Oh, and then you can also see flying around this nothing space, you can see your friend Zalek, his eyes taken over by these orbs. So go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Nuts. I don't like where this is going.
Nah, this is a fight. At least we're not playing fucking chess.
Also, I don't have my horse, so there goes all of my like warrior features. So.
Oh, and Ruark, you're actually over here.
All right.
Wait, where am I?
All right. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
use the bathroom real
Kaz. Kaz, you're not here. Let's get Kaz out.
Cool, that's okay. That's fine. I don't need to be here.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to mention.
Wait, I got to rest before, like, at some point, didn't I?
What's
Because
that?
2 sessions ago, I was at 1 hit point.
Yeah. I think everyone's should be fully rested.
Nice.
So, okay. So then, I've already pre-rolled these. Add. Fuck.
Like Kaz, probably more. I'm gonna go pizza.
Okay. Okay, plus. Okay. Alrighty. And then. Alright.
How did we kill the wisp before? Lightning?
Yeah.
No,
They
we were getting shot.
left. They left. We got like romped on, and then they decided to peace out.
Oh,
Cool.
shit.
Cool.
Okay, so here we go. So, okay. So Zalek's gonna go first.
Okay.
Zalek looks over at you, Karn, and just flies towards you. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that was a Hia.
What?
And I
Wait,
believe
am I being smacked?
you're being smacked, buddy.
Oh no.
Buddy boy.
Copy.
Yes.
Can I have my fancy new clogs on?
Okay. Yeah, everyone does. Okay, so Karn, Zalek punches you with a fury. And your AC's 22, is that right?
Let me double check. I need to check something real fast, actually.
Okay, well, I'll do Zalek's turn then later on, I think,
Mm-hmm.
while you look at that. So who's next? Rove, what do you want to do?
Oh, goodness. See how far this dude is away from me. Yeah, okay. I'm going to poke the bear. I'm going to cast all 3 of my Scorching Ray at the Phooka.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you and your Scorching Rays, man. Yeah.
Oh, as I have not been doing this entire campaign, to describe, I take out my blacksmith tools to cast any spell.
Ooh, cool.
And I just have a nice ball peen hammer, and I just I hit it on something invisible in the air, or as if there's like some bell and a small bell tongs, and the scorching rays emanate from the end of the hammer.
Okay.
Does 26, 23, or 21 hit?
They all hit.
Yay! Good for me. And there's that. Oh, actually, never mind. I wanna do that with my wand. So that adds a
Sure. Can you
that
give me
adds
the
a
total
D4.
damage, please?
Let me roll my extra D4 here for
Okay.
wand damage. And if these all have their own damage, would I add just 1 on to that? Or would I add a D4 per each Scorching Ray?
What does adding the D4 do?
The wand is like it adds a D4 of damage to any attack spells that I have.
I
And I'm
suppose you'd have
wondering-
to look at the wand, and if it does it do a single attack or does it do your full attack action? Because that would
Checking
determine what. I don't really know. I don't know what the wand does. So if
It's
it says
from
single
my
attack, then it's
arc
just one attack. But if it says full attack,
you
get
can use your arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus for your artificer spells. When you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, roll a d8. Actually, never mind.
Oh,
And you gain bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls.
okay. There you go.
So scratch that last d4 and
Sure.
a d8.
Okay.
So that's 14, 24, 33 damage to
Jesus.
this
Okay.
thing, please.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Do you want to move or anything?
Let's see. These sparkles are the
Oh.
dudes, yeah.
Time out on moving on this scenario. So basically, anyone, you can move, or you can jump in feet, whatever your strength score is. So if your strength score is 10, you can jump 10 feet as long as you have 10 feet that you can run in that direction. So for example, if Ruark's here, right, and Ruark wants to jump here, with a strength of 10, because he theoretically would move back, and then he would run, jump, and that would be his movement. So anyways, yeah, so like your movement would be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 to move on, to move while jumping, basically.
Oh, okay.
So, but for example, like let's say Ruark was here, and he wanted to jump here, it's not going to work.
Gotcha.
So he
So
could
if
go
I have
back
a strength
here
of-
and then jump this way, because he has 10 feet where he can kind of go back.
So if I have, would I have enough space here to go back and then jump to here? Sorry.
Where? Sorry.
Here?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you have a strength score of 10 or
13.
higher. Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
So
Cool.
I would like to jump there and then.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So basically, movement costs you an additional 10 feet to move.
Oh, then that's all my movement.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to go back and then you have to go forward.
Yeah. And that's- I mean, that's my
Unless
movement
where you are, you don't have to go back. If that makes sense.
And
Okay.
then I will. I'm gonna see if I can do something with a bonus action real quick.
All right, Gabi, I finally figured out my AC. Sorry.
Oh, you did.
Not done yet. One sec.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll do it after
Oh, sorry.
Rove's turn.
Didn't mean to hit that. Yep. I don't have any other bonus actions. Go ahead.
Cool. So your AC is still 22?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine.
I was just saying, I was looking up stuff and getting conflicted information, so sorry about that.
That's all good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Also,
Okay, so then Zalek's gonna scratch you with his claws. For Hia. Is that how I deal damage? I don't even know how to do this. Oh wow.
it would. Well, let's
That's
see.
not how I deal damage.
I mean, if you click the button, it should just be.
Yeah, I'll just roll 2d6 and add 10. How about that?
You can
Yeah.
click,
You can just click the Talons button. It should be set up already.
click the word talons in the chat.
Oh, okay. I click it in the chat.
Yeah, so I got hit twice,
okay.
it looks like.
Which is indicated by absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah.
9.
Oof. Okay, so Zalek scratches you for 18 points of damage, Karn.
Ow.
And she might have a bonus action. I have to look it up again, actually.
Well, I mean, it would be bonus action flurry of blows if you wanted to. Or...
Oh, you're right. That's what she did. Thank you. Okay, so now on to the Wispies. All right, Risa. We're gonna do a Hia here.
You're doing what?
Oh,
Yeah.
probably not a hit. Ruark, this little Wispy's gonna come down here.
Oh, Wispies. Okay.
Yeah, Hia. Okay. Nope. Wow. Okay, Wispies are having a rough time. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, Ruark, this one will attack you too. Oof. Okay. Forgive me. I've got to get my monster manual. I forgot about this part. Okie dokie.
I'm gonna be pissed if this is Dragon's chest. We've been
All right.
unwillingly thrust into the game.
2d8. Do I not have? Oh, I do. Okay. So, Risa, you're going to take that amount of damage.
How much damage?
Lightning damage. Oh, 2. Okay.
Nice.
Or not Risa. Sorry, Ruark. Jesus. All right. Rove, this one's going to come up here. It's going to try and shock you. Pew. I
Nothing.
think that's a hit.
No,
Unless
sir.
you have a really low AC.
Nope, 13.
Okay, it did not hit you. Kaz, this one
Actually,
is
15. Sorry, scratch that.
Kaz, this one is going to no, Kaz, that is also not a hit. Okay. And then last but not least we have Risa up. Or did I do that one? Shit. No, I think I did that one. Yeah, I did that one already.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, now it's Mr. Phooka's turn. Rawr. Okay, so we're gonna go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, awesome.
Is it jumping too?
No, it's just sort of walking.
Kind of wading through whatever's
Yeah.
down there?
Yeah, just wading through it somehow. Wait, hold on. 15, 20.
Ruark, buddy. You're a little isolated. over
Okay,
there,
okay.
man.
You know what? Here, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna be fair.
Last time it was all beat
Yeah,
on me.
I know. 1, 2,
Not this time, baby.
3,
Throw it
4,
over for
5.
you.
Okay. So 1. Oh, what did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, it's gonna go there for now.
Sure.
And then Karn, it takes its large hand and goes "Roar" down towards you. So just make a dexterity saving throw.
He said in the chat that he went to make food.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he hears you.
that's fine. I can do that when he comes back.
Nope, he's back.
Oh, he's back? Okay. Karn, you're gonna have to
Nope,
make.
he's not back.
Oh, he's not back. Okay.
Can't get a
is-
soda.
A-okay. All right. Cool. Then, Kaz, why don't you go ahead and go, mister?
So I guess it's a little late to. I was thinking about buying those jumping sandals, but I really
Fine.
didn't.
Oh, you really
score
didn't. Okay.
Is my strength score is 8, so I don't think I can jump anywhere beyond my current platform.
Oh,
So I'll
no.
just be hanging out here.
I mean, so yeah, did you mean to buy them? If you meant to buy them, I'll let you do it.
I hadn't really committed to it. Like, I was thinking about it, but I didn't really. I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So.
yeah. I wish I had now, but anyway.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh, the Phooka's hand is coming down on you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. All right. Okay. Oh,
Ew.
does that
Okay.
succeed? I'll use my
Uh,
reaction. I'll use my. Oh wait. Yeah. Does that succeed?
Karn, you do jump out of the way. However, there is now a chunk of the rock that is missing where the Phooka
Oh
struck.
boy!
So, yes.
All right. Two more
Yes.
scorching rays should handle that.
Great.
Okay, so Kaz, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, I think I'll attack the darkness. No, just kidding. I'll attack the wispy next to me,
I attack the darkness.
Okay.
right? Because it's
Sure.
right next to me.
Sure.
Yeah. 16 to hit.
Oh, Kaz, I'm sorry. You just
Yeah.
slice. Yeah, it's just a ball in the air. It's pretty easy to miss.
All right.
So, is anything else from you, Kaz?
No.
Okay. Ruark, I suppose you're going after Kaz, even though somehow you both got 13.2.
Yeah, I think we have the same dexterity.
Okay. So, Ruark, what do you want to do?
Whatever.
Well, first of all, I want to make it easier for everyone to hit this thing. Is there a little bit of darkness in this area that we're at? Is it kind of dim? Or is it bright?
Oh, are you talking about your phosphorescent bullets?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if the area that we're at, if I were to hit someone with the phosphorescent bullet.
Yeah, it'll work. It's kind of like nighttime. It's like dark enough that you could use it.
Use it.
Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shot. We'll just call it silver, but whatever, just for the hit. Does a 15 hit this thing?
What are you trying to hit?
This big guy.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay. Can he make a dex save, please?
Sure.
Never.
He got 16.
He made it. So
Okay.
that blows. But you know what? Let's give it some damage while we're at it. So that's going to be 10 points of damage. And let's try that phosphorescent thing again. Well, let's see if I have enough of those. Did I? Oh, I have 2 of them. All right. Well, let's try it again. One more time. Ooh, does a 14 hit?
It just doesn't.
All right. Well, that blows. All right. The last thing I'm going to do is activate blur on myself.
Okay. As a bonus action? Okay.
Yes, please.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
Well,
shit. So before before Karn goes, the Phooka creature is going to take a legendary action. And he is going to slam his fist down upon you, Risa. So, because he can reach that far. So, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Happy to. 9.
Well, unfortunately, Risa, you don't make it. And you do get squashed under the hand of the Phooka. Okay. So
Who all thought Rove was going to die this session?
So you're going to take 14 points of damage.
Ow!
But we're not done there.
I'm sure we're not.
So unfortunately, the thing that you're standing on crumbles underneath you. So you're going to have to make. I suppose I could let you make an acrobatics check to just try and hold on.
Okay.
Or leap to another space that doesn't have, some crumbling.
I want to do that.
Okay.
But, okay, so I can leap?
Yeah.
Through the wisp.
Oh, there's a wisp there, yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check for that, though. Well, you can't quite leap that far. That's.
Oh, is that pretty far? Sorry.
More like one space.
All right, yeah.
If you make your acrobatics.
Let me hang on. I'll just try.
Yeah.
8.
Oof. Okay. So, Risa, you are hanging on the side of the cliff space right now. So we're just going to put you there.
Okay.
So that's where you're at the beginning of your turn. You're going to have to make another acrobatics check. If you fail that one, you're probably going to fall. Just so you know.
Or just polymorph into something with wings,
There you go. All right. So, Karn, now it is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Can I stand on this square?
Yeah. So how we're going to rule this is if there's ever a spot on any square that has even the smallest little bit of tile, you can stand on it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Karn is going to draw their longsword, disregarding the Mithrames of the Dawnfather due to recent events.
Out of principle.
Yep, and we'll hop
Leaves
up
a
here,
foretaste in the
provoke an attack from Mr.
Mr.
Zalek.
Zalek. Yeah. Oh, wait. I should have... Oh, it didn't hit anyways. Okay.
Yeah. All right, and
Okay.
then I'm going to use my Channel Divinity feature to cast Vow of Enmity.
What does that do?
I get advantage on this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I get advantage on him for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP.
Ooh, I like it.
All right, so yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw that one does, huh?
Oh no, I just get it. There's no save. I just have advantage
Man.
on all my
Oh,
dice.
that's
the
good.
options. Gotcha.
Yeah, the other one is like to fear him, but I'm choosing the
Oh,
option to just smash
that
the
was-
ever-loving crap out of him.
Okay. All right. So
And now I need to
give us an
figure out.
attack roll, Karn.
I will do that. Let's see. So, oh. I have advantage because I'm cool like that.
oh, geez.
22.
That's definitely a hit. He's
Yeah.
pretty big. He's not that hard to hit.
Okay, I just gotta keep track of my spell slots too. All right, so we're gonna go. All right, so damage time for 9 damage.
9 damage.
All right, going again because I have 2 attacks because I'm cool. I have advantage again. Oh baby, here we go.
Baby, here we go.
It's time for that good old fashioned.
Yeah. Smite's back, baby. Watch out.
All
Dylan,
right.
Dylan, how are you doing those small annotations at the bottom of your attacks?
Oh, okay.
Maybe later, but
I'll
I'm
tell you.
curious.
I'll tell you after my. So, all right. I'm
Please
gonna
do.
spend a level 2 spell slot for a level 2 smite. So we're gonna do extra smite, and we're gonna roll damage.
No. I love how you just vomit dice
Wait,
out on the board. That's amazing.
That was 3d8. Yeah. Okay. I'm double checking. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So that's 26 radiant damage, if that
Jesus.
matters,
Okay.
and 18 regular damage. So in total, that
It's 40.
36, sir? 40?
Yeah.
30?
No. 43? Fuck.
so it's 26 plus 18. It's
44?
44.
Oh, yeah.
44.
Okay. 44. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm an engineer.
Just smacking the ever. Well, you see, Noah, math is the computer's job.
Yes.
Yeah. Smacking the ever loving shit out of this guy.
Okay. Huge burst of light comes. Did you use your mace of the Dawnfather?
Nope. I use a longsword because I'm not using that anymore.
Oh! He's had a change of heart.
Well, I mean, after being told that the Dawnfather is the cause of the extinction of not only my people but also my religion, I'm kind of don't want to use it.
Yeah.
Understandable. Karn, after you hit the Phooka, it turns around and it just stares at you with its eyes.
Also, I am now going to use Action Surge
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're not done.
to
I'll wait
get
till you're
another action, and I'm going to attempt, and I'm going to cast, let's see, do I want to cast Bane?
Ooh.
I think I do. I want to cast Bane targeting the Phooka and Zalek.
Okay.
So here.
Oh, okay. Do they make saves or does it just happen?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
charisma saving throw, I believe.
Okay. So we'll do La Phooka first. Ooh,
Yeah, it's Bane!
probably. Yeah, we're just gonna say that.
banned.
Yeah, so it got. Oh wait, you know what though?
Don't you do it! Don't!
It has
Legendary
advantage. Wait,
resistance.
Okay,
is
that's
it a spell? Is it a spell? Yeah, it's a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell. Sorry.
Yeah, it has
I
advantage.
thought,
It has advantage. Which oh
Hell
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
not-
it got 7. And then Zalek, which hold on, let me bring up their character sheet here. Oh. Ugh.
I thought you were going to, bam!
Yeah, so both of them are baned, baby.
Yeah!
Oof.
Concentrating. So basically how it works is whenever they roll and let's see.
I roll a d4 and I minus that from the attack roll.
Or
Okay.
saving throw.
Ooh.
I
It's the
might-
opposite
I
of
might
my
need a
plus
reminder,
4.
if people can make sure to check on me with saving throws. I'll probably remember on the attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every
Every
minus
time I
4
roll a
to,
d20. Yeah.
every time I roll, well, only for saving throws and attacks.
attack rolls.
If it's
Okay.
doing anything else, then it's fine.
Cool.
Is there a macro for that?
Not set up currently, no.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a bless one, but not a bane.
Yeah,
So
I did
anyways,
bless.
Karn, after you do all that, it stares at you with its eyes. You can sort of feel it, feel this creature going into your headspace. So give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, crap.
Oh.
I don't like where this is going. Get out of my head!
Okay, Karn, you feel the creature, start to go into your body, but you with your resolve push it out and cast it out of your headspace. All right, Risa, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna let go.
Wait.
And fly there an eagle.
Fly, you
Oh,
fool!
cool! Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Like very
So,
artfully, like.
Mhm.
Yeah, like swan dive off.
Yeah.
And then,
I love it.
and now here's the thing. Yeah, I have I have fly speed of 60. All right, here's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna fly over here.
Okay.
And that I have a transmuter stone that I can change its effect whenever I cast a transmutation spell.
Oh, cool.
Which polymorph was.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use it to I can set. Well, if I have it on my person, which I do, I can get a benefit of. There's a couple options. One is is resistance to a certain kind of
Ooh. You wanna do lightning?
damage type.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna or like energy type. So I'm gonna
Sure.
choose lightning.
Okay. Sounds good. So you take half damage from lightning.
Yes.
I will just going for it. I will tell you the full damage, but I'll leave it up to you to take the half damage.
Sounds great.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. If you want, I brought out an eagle token. You don't have
Oh,
to use
sweet.
it,
Ooh!
but if you want to be thematic, you can.
Can you
All right.
give me control over that?
Oh. I suppose I have to do that, huh?
Don't worry about it. I think I'm gonna switch back next turn anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't. Yeah, whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah, I should learn how to do that. Okay, cool. Sweet. So now, I think we're at the top of the round, right?
Yep.
I think so. Okay. So Mr. Zalik is going to. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna attack Karn again.
Yeah, I want to see you try now.
Karn, did your AC go down?
No, it's all right. So
Oh wait,
it was
that's
actually-
Zalik's AC. No, sorry, I just messed up.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
still
at 22.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
but Zalik is Bane, so
Oh right. So thanks for that. So I'm just gonna do the 2 attack rolls first, then I'll roll.
yeah, D4 for each.
Yeah, like in order. I'll roll a D4.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
that
I mean,
one.
there might
Yeah,
be a case where
that one's not even gonna
anyway.
hit. It's like only if they hit, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they weren't gonna hit
Melee.
anyways.
Jesus. Well, so they are gonna do their Fury of Blows again,
Okay.
or yeah, just you're just dodging it, Karn. You're just hitting your ear metal.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I guess that's that.
Break yourself upon my body.
Okay, Rove, what are you gonna do?
Oof. I'm going to summon myself a force turret.
Oh, I forgot. Also,
Mhm.
there's another wisp appears.
Oh, great.
I don't know. Here, I'll see. It appears randomly, but anyways, go ahead.
I'm going to summon a
Here's
force
over.
ballista.
Ruark, you just have the worst luck, man. Here's over there. Okay.
So I'm going to summon my little force ballista here. Right there. And as a bonus action, I'm going to activate it, and it is going to fire its ranged spell attack at this this wisp over here.
Okay.
Um, So, make a ranged spell attack. So I just roll a d20, I would assume, and add.
Yeah. And it
Unless
would be
there's
your
an easier
spell
way to do
attack
that.
modifier, I think.
Mhm. My spell attack bonus is 7.
Yeah, get in there.
So-
in there.
20 plus 7. D20 plus 7.
Hmm.
Oof. It does an 11 hit?
It does not. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
Ah, shit.
curses.
Yeah,
No worries.
just-
then I will use my movement to run over to this side and then hop 10 feet over on this side.
Okay, sounds good.
That's 20 thus far. Is that since I was able to? I didn't have to move back.
Yep. So then you can.
Okay.
Yep.
Then 5, 10. I'll move over here.
Oh wait, but if
yeah, Zalek's gonna attack you.
Zalek's gonna attack you if you go there.
Oh, true. Well, bring it on, birdie boy.
Yeah.
I mean, she is Bane, or he is.
Oh
Bane,
wait,
so.
I forgot to do the. Oh well, fail. Okay.
Oh well, rolls a 1 anyways.
Yeah. All right. She
No, hey.
doesn't even see you. Doesn't even see you. Or he doesn't
No.
see you. Okay. So Karn, we've got another legendary action by the Phooka.
Stop.
He swings down a fist towards you, so you're gonna have to make a dex saving throw, please.
All right. I want to check something real fast because I have. Okay. So I'm gonna use my Shield Master feat.
Ooh, okay.
Reaction is I can add my Shield AC to my Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
So it's basically it just add +2 to this roll.
Sure. Oh my. Well, I think you definitely jumped out of the way. So you can choose. I don't know if you want to move here or wherever.
Yeah, I mean that seems like the only place I can move currently.
Unless you want to attempt to like push Zalek over.
I mean, can I?
I mean, I have
but
you
they
make an
just fly
athletics
away,
check,
right?
but if you
I'd be-
fail it, it might be not good for you. So it's up to
Yeah,
you.
no, that's
Okay.
that. I'm not risking that. There's no
Okay.
real point.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, wow. Did I just blank?
Wisp.
Oh, wisp.
Wisp.
Thanks you. Okay. Wisps. All right. Let's see. Let's start over on the left side. Kaz, you got 2 wisps on you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We're just rolling hot today. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't know, man. Somehow you dodge the lightning. I don't understand. Let's see. Rove.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have these 2 on you. Actually, this is just gonna go there, and then hiya. Oh, that's probably that's most definitely a hit.
I will use.
Wait.
reaction to cast shield.
Oh, okay.
Hang on 1 second. Let me check.
What's up?
What's your AC
Sure.
now?
My AC is 15 at the moment, but
Oh,
with,
but it's still 20.
with shield it would be 20.
Mhm.
Yes.
It still hits, unfortunately.
Just need to download the app.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it does still hit, and
It is-
2d8. Okay, so you're gonna take. Oh, Jesus. 16 points of lightning damage there, Rove.
That's fine.
And then the other one's going to attack you. Oh man. Uh-oh, Rove.
Jeez. So it
Uh-oh,
definitely
Rove.
hits me.
Definitely hits you again.
But
You have a reaction?
invisible. I'm just saying it. What else that spell did? No, can't say that I do.
All right, Rove. You're also going to take an additional 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's those 2. This one. This one's going to go and attack Risa.
Bring it on.
Uh-oh.
Let's
16.
see. Yeah, Risa, that is a hit. That is
Okay.
definitely a hit. So Risa, you're going to take. Okay. 4 points of lightning damage. Not too bad.
Okay. Cut in half.
Oh, is that mean? Oh, no, it's an action. I can't do that. Never mind. Okay. Cool. All right. So now we're on to the Phooka's turn.
Fuck the
So
Phooka.
what is it going to do?
Oh, also, I forgot
Yeah.
to mention that. So currently the Phooka is marked by me.
Ooh.
So if it's within 5 feet of me, it has disadvantage on attacks that aren't to me.
Okay. It's
Ooh.
great to know, Karn. However, it is going to continue to attack you.
You can do it from that far away.
Yeah, he has a pretty long reach.
Oh no!
So he's gonna actually, he might do something different. What do we got?
Please don't.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, he's gonna do that. So he's going to he raises up his hand And okay, another wisp appears. Whee!
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got to take out
Can
the Phooka, guys.
Can you not, please?
Another wisp appears, and that is his action. So then, Kaz, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, I am going to actually, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my hand crossbow at the Phooka.
Okay.
Achoo.
I'm gonna get some water real quick, guys.
Sure.
All right.
21.
Can you give me a beer?
21. Kaz, that is a hit.
All right, and I get sneak attack.
Yeah, because wait, do you? We're not within melee range of it.
Yeah, but you can use sneak attack with ranged weapons.
Oh, right,
it-
but you have to. I thought it was like either when you have advantage or you have an ally within 5 feet of it.
So, but as a swashbuckler, I get
Oh,
extra.
right. I
Throws
forgot.
right.
You built your rogue really fucking well.
I wasn't really trying to, but yeah. So basically, it's 23 damage.
23. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, okay, dude.
All right.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
Where's Reese's beer?
I forgot to say
Right here, buddy.
that I was using a poison.
Like a Zima?
Wait, what did you say, Kaz? Sorry.
I was using a poisoned crossbow bolt.
Well, okay, that's good to know. What happens with the poison?
I don't have the
Oh.
information for that.
I remember what happens.
Do you?
And he remembers that it's nothing.
Well, yeah. Okay. I will handle that on my end, Kaz, and then we will make sure to get you that information.
Okay, is there a place I can look it up?
Yes. Check.
I mean, is it in one of the documents or?
It's
Checking
in
right
one
now.
of the documents. It's in the document that you have for like the party items. It's in there somewhere, I think.
Okay, I'll look for that.
All right. Cool. So that is Kaz's turn. Ruark, what you want to do, my friend?
With my cat eyes, I focus on the Phooka and I lay down Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
So I mark it as my prey, and then I whip out in quick draw and I go blam blam with a couple lightning bullets into that bastard.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Blam blam. Let's see if they hit. Oh, well that's weird. Okay. I hope a 24 hits.
It does. It does.
All right, so we'll do this, and it looks like 17 points of damage on the first one, plus another D6 from Hunter's Mark. So that's going to be, what did I say, 22 on the first bullet,
Okay.
and the second bullet does 24 plus a D6. 29 points of damage on the second one.
Okay. So 29 and what was the first one? Sorry.
Did I say 24? Was anybody paying attention?
Shoot. I'm sorry.
Oh, here, I'll count it up again. 17,
12, 14.
22. 22 on the first one, sorry.
Okay. Here, I'll just start writing these down so I don't have to keep asking you guys. And then I'll just...
22 on the first one, 29 on the second one.
Okay. And how much lightning damage?
Oh, I'm sorry. 17 of that's lightning damage.
Okay, the lightning doesn't seem to affect him.
Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
so there was 2 saving throws that he should make to see if it does extra lightning damage,
Oh, okay.
but maybe that doesn't do anything.
It just, it doesn't really
He's
affect
impervious
him.
to
So what about making saves with the Will-O-Wisp that's next to him? Maybe that's not going to do any damage to it either. Being an adjacent target.
Well, the
smile on your face says it all. Cool. Doesn't do shit. So I wasted I get it.
I would roll if it mattered, but there's no point.
Okay, so
they seem to be
let's go
impervious to
back.
lightning.
So let's go back. So that's 24, 29, 34 points of damage.
Total, not including
yeah.
lightning. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so
Oh. That was costly. Oh well.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so then. Okay, 8. Okay, cool. All right, so then let's see. Phooka what will he do?
Wait, you know what? Is it rolling disadvantage on anything? I can pierce it well through that thing. So if I'm shooting the Phooka and the other one is right behind it, I should be able to hit it at disadvantage. Can we take care of that real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so let me roll. Let me switch to disadvantage.
Does it have to roll, or do you just roll?
I roll on this other thing. So
Okay.
at disadvantage would be a 15 for the first one and a 12 on the second one. So does a 15 or 12 hit the will-o-wisp?
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Cool.
They're just
Done.
A little too wispy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So. Okay. All right. So Phooka is going to drop his arm, like in this direction ish.
So Gabi,
Yes.
I was just going to say that it's a DC 13, and then if it fails, it has disadvantage on all attacks.
Got you. Yeah. Got you. However, the poison also doesn't really seem to affect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's why I didn't ask for the specifics.
Who has that book that told about the wildlife creatures? Remember that book that we had?
The bestiary.
Yeah.
I think Rove does. He was studying it, but
Nah.
he couldn't piece it together.
Yeah. I leafed through it and I gave it to somebody else.
So, Karn and Rove, you're going to have to make dexterity saving throws for me as the Phooka's arm slams down next to you.
All right, using my reaction to add my shield AC to this.
Is that a spell or is that an ability?
It's basically a reaction I get as part of my shield master feat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually
makes
really cool.
It makes my dexterity saving throws not suck as much.
Yeah.
17.
11?
Karn, add 4 to that.
Wait, no, don't, because I have
You
rate of
sure?
evasion, so I just automatically succeed.
Oh, true. Good.
Cool. So then go ahead and move your people off of the square, whichever direction you want.
Boop.
Ooh. Awkward. Where am I allowed to go right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
There's kind of a wisp in the way, and I feel like diving out of the way. Well,
I think that's fine. You can go into its space because it's just like a floating thing.
Let's go there.
So yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to worry about is lightning. No big deal.
No big D.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be
No
okay.
big D, dude.
I'm so sorry. Whose turn was it? Was it Karn's turn?
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to proceed to bash this boy.
Do it, dude.
All right, I'm going to... All right, first attack. Just fuck. All right, get advantage because I'm cool.
Phooka's not happy about all the goat
Oof.
jokes we made at
I don't think
the
a
tavern.
13 hits.
Goat. Can we make some goat jokes?
Gabi, does a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, Karn, it doesn't.
That's fair. Second attack.
Oof.
All
Been a
right.
bad man.
Bad man.
Oh, let me roll again
Okay.
because I have advantage still.
Yeah.
Hey, there we
That'll
go.
do it.
All
That'll
right.
do it.
Oh, just 11 slashing. Ignore the radiant damage.
Okay. 11 slashing?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then for my bonus action... Okay, so it's marked again. And now what I do for my bonus action is... Let's see. I'm gonna... So this thing is floating, right?
The Phooka?
Yeah.
It's just like its torso. It's like it might be walking down below or something, but it kind of just appears as floating, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I suppose not. But like you can't see its bottom legs if that's what you're looking for.
I'm gonna. So
If
Shoot him
that's
in the
okay.
knees.
Yeah.
Cut his Achilles tendon. Watch it
Yeah.
flop around like a
Tear up 'em.
marionette.
yeah, I think that's
The
all I'm
third
gonna do.
knee?
Actually, there's
Yeah.
not much else I can do as a
Okay.
bonus action currently.
Cool. So Karn, right after you go, the Phooka does sort of turn its gaze to you, both you and Rove, and just its eyes are just really intense. So go ahead and make, both of you, please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I don't
Oh,
want
baby.
to.
No worries. I have like maybe 2 or 3 pieces of clothing that'll let me throw again.
All right. I might need your +4 on this one, buddy.
Oh baby, nat 20.
Okay.
You can take it.
All right.
Or if you want me to do a little dance, a little jig, you can completely roll
the
again.
clog shoes.
Mhm.
I would rather the +4 just because like I only have a +1 in my wisdom saving throw.
True. Take a +4, dude. 17.
Thank you. I'll get a 17.
All right. Well, both of you shrug off its gaze and
Mhm.
are fine.
Flip it off.
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna have Risa.
Throw the goat.
Yeah, the goat.
Okay. So I start the spell for lightning bolt, and then I see that it has no effect. and, like,
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
okay, never mind. And then
Lesson learned.
I flip to the page with fireball,
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
and
Take that out of the arsenal, man.
if that's the center,
Ooh, nice.
so
Gets a couple of wisps in there too.
yeah,
Open season, baby.
Yeah, poison and lightning don't work, so hopefully fire does.
If you go down a little, you might get Zalek too.
Scorching
There
ray.
it is. Oh, there. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
hopefully that won't get Kaz.
I think if you just move it over 5 feet to the right, then I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah, so yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
kind of not sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
20. Whatever.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep,
Uh,
that works.
We can structure it.
Yeah.
Can everyone make a dexterity?
Sure. Okay.
Dexterity save?
Here's La Phooka. It got- Oh, geez. It got
Jesus.
24. Okay.
Tell it to roll again, please. I'm gonna do a little clickety click.
Oh, okay.
Do a merry dance.
Ooh, okay. It got 14, actually.
Wait. Sorry. What just happened?
I hopped up in the air and I clicked my heels together and I literally messed with the fabric of space and time. So now I
Wait.
have to make a roll again.
I don't think Dylan knows about your new item.
I have a wonderful magical pair of shoes that the wee man leprechaun, Brown Tom, made. And once per long rest, when I click these clogs together, I may re-roll one die roll and accept the second result. Additionally, I may also re-roll a dice for another character or force an enemy to re-roll their dice.
Okay. So
And-
this is for the fireball, right? And this is the Phooka
Yeah.
rolling.
So he got.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
Just remember that it has Bane for the saving throw.
Thank you.
That's
so,
all I wanted to get at.
Thank you for that reminder. I appreciate that. So then it got. Well, it really got 14, which I think fails anyways. So if that doesn't
also-
fail, then I'll roll the d4. But yeah. And Zalek's also Bane too. So let's roll for Zalek.
Rove, I'm just imagining you dancing like Pennywise from It.
Yeah,
Oh, Zalek's really
It's
good.
really
at
disturbing.
this.
just like eyeing him, just like really beating him, giving him a mean mug.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
And
do something about it, you goat man.
What is that?
So it's gonna be 17. Zalek got 17.
Wait. Bane grants disadvantage?
It gives
No,
it
it's
you roll a d4 and subtract it
minus
from the
D4.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1d4.
So that's a hit. Or that's
It's a hit for Zalek.
that's-
Wisp number 1 next to the Phooka. Oh my god. Oh my god, these wisps have ridiculous amount of dexterity. Got 20.
Whoa,
Okay.
+9.
Yeah.
That's a success.
Okay, and then this wisp over here got 9.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay, so it sounds like Zalek and one wisp.
Yeah.
Passed.
And then the
Whatever
rest of
else
half, yeah.
Yeah.
So give us that damage, baby.
33 fire damage.
Ooh, that's a good number. Okay, so wisp over by Kaz just You can explain how that pops.
Oh,
Yeah.
scattered
Pops,
to
cinders.
the wind.
The other wish does not die, but it definitely takes some damage for sure. Okay. And Zalek also takes... Zalek made their saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, so they just take 17. Okay. Or 33, excuse me.
No.
No, 8.
Wait, 17?
Or,
Fuck.
sorry,
Wait, they made their saving throw so
Sorry.
they take half, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, so just
Okay.
17. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Ugh. Okay, cool. Risa, anything else you want to do?
And you got
Wait, did the Phooka take damage?
and you got the
Yes,
Phooka, right?
I'm doing it right now, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm good with that.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so now we're at the
Victory
top
here.
of the round. Zalek, what are you gonna do, dude? Zalek's gonna fly over.
Oh. It flies. He
Where?
flies into nothingness.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Zalek's gonna. No, Zalek's just gonna fly over here and attack Kaz.
Oh
Okay.
no.
It's
Um,
and
Cool.
Kaz, your AC is currently 17.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Kaz, you are getting a flurry. Oops, I should just do this on the character sheet. Makes it easier.
Wait, if the way flurry of blows works, it's like if you hit, then you get to do the flurry. Like
So-
you do the flurry. It's not like
There's
an
more
extra. It's not an
attacks.
Well,
Is it an
basically,
extra
so
attack roll though?
so for monks, how it works is monks naturally get a bonus action martial arts attack. It's just when you
Mhm.
use flurry of blows, you get 2 bonus martial arts attacks instead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Zalek gets 2 attacks every round, too. So she gets 4 attacks when she does Fury Blows. Okay. So that's not a hit. Yeah. That is definitely a hit. Yeah. That is also a hit. And yeah, that is a hit. Okay.
Well, I'll use one luck
Oh,
point
okay.
to re-roll one of those
Ooh, okay.
hits.
All right, so let's re-roll.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so just 2. So just
bending
2
the laws of
talons. So
statistics.
Hia,
I know.
and then Hia. So that's gonna be 17 damage for you.
All right, but I'll
Kaz.
have one of those, I guess.
Okay.
Do I want to do that? No, actually, I'll just take it. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
17.
Cool. All right, Mr. Rove, it is your turn.
all right, I'm gonna get out my wand. I'm gonna wave it around in a really fancy way.
Wave it around in a fancy
And-
way.
I'm gonna point it at the Phooka, and then I'm gonna flip him off again. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You got it, man. Spot on. And then I'm gonna cast all 3 scorching rays at him again.
Oh, the Scorching Ray. It's
Hell yeah.
good.
19 or 24. Do either of those
Okay,
hit?
so the 19 and the 24 hit.
Awesome. So there's 1 for that, and there's a 1 for that, and another D8. Just for
And you get a scorching ray. And
Yeah.
You
you
get a
Scorching
Scorching
Ray.
Ray. And you
Um,
get a
so
Scorching
that
Ray.
is 16, 21 points of fire damage there.
Okay,
to the
sounds
Phooka.
good.
And then as my bonus action, I will activate my force turret once again
Okay,
and
perfect.
fire at this wisp here.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna see what that thing's range is, because I might want to just load up on the Phooka. 120 feet. Lovely. So never mind. I'm gonna fire at the Phooka.
Okay.
So that is a D20 plus my spell save or my spell modifier.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Probably a nope. It's probably
yeah,
a
it's a
nope
no.
there. It's a nope
This
there.
turret's kind of starting to suck.
Oh,
Starting to outgrow this turret.
okay.
And then
You could always shoot at Zalek.
well,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
done. I can't do that anymore now.
Yeah, I know.
Then I'm not really gonna move. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna move there. All right, Gabi, does this thing occupy all 4 of these spaces?
I'm just gonna say you can move through the wisps because they're just like floating in the air.
I'm wondering if I move there and then there.
Oh.
Will I have to make? Can I move around it, or do I have to make? Does it get an attack of opportunity regardless of where I move? Basically.
It's a good question.
Wait, what?
How big is this wisp? So if I
I suppose
move,
technically it is a large.
Well, it depends on just what the range of its attacks are. If you're within its range at the end of your movement, then you don't provoke an attack.
Yeah, so they're bigger. So okay.
But wait, but large still only takes up a 5-foot square, right? Large
Unless-
category.
Large is 10
I mean,
foot.
here's the thing. You know
Is
what?
it 10?
Okay, this
Oh,
is
okay.
confusing.
Oh, like your
So-
horse. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so technically they are not large. They're actually really tiny. So maybe
But the
we'll just-
size of the swarm is large, right?
like, is it? What?
Oh,
So okay, here's what I'm gonna rule. If you're
Is it
next to
right
slash in a wisp and you move, it's just gonna get an attack of opportunity because they're really tiny. They're like tiny little balls.
Mm-hmm.
So if you move it
here,
all-
or is it here? Like, is it here, or is it there, or is it
I
there?
see what you're saying. Yeah, that's
No.
complicated. Yeah,
'Cause
okay.
if it's centralized here, I should be able to move
maybe I
around
should
it.
just make them smaller.
Yeah. So he's
I'll
next
just make
to
them
me.
smaller. I'm just gonna make them smaller. It's just no.
yeah, there we go.
There, it's
I'm a-
there. So if
Awesome.
you,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Thank
make them
you.
smaller, and that's just way easier.
Yep. I'm gonna stick around then.
Okay,
I will end my
sounds
turn
good.
and take
Okay.
a bathroom break.
Cool. All right. So, actually, Rove, before you go, oh, he's already gone, isn't he? Okay. The Phooka creature is going to do its stare again on Karn and Rove. So, Karn, will you please give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I don't want to.
I know.
Care Bear Stir.
Care Bear stare.
Stop looking at me. It's creepy. I'm gonna need to ask. I'm gonna need to
oh,
ask Rove
okay.
for
You
his
need to
plus
ask
4.
Rove, so we'll see what happens. So, how about we'll come back to that, and I'll start the wisps right now.
Sure.
All right. So, Kaz, you've got a wisp. Oh, I lost it. Kaz, you've got a wisp over here. It's gonna shoot you. Pew pew. Okay. That's a miss. Rove. Pew pew. That is a hit on Rove. I think they do 2d8. Yeah. Okay, Rove. So that is going to be 4 damage to you.
Oh wait, for Rove, I was going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack from
Okay.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, so just roll again.
Sure.
that.
I think that's a miss.
Heck yeah.
9 plus. Yeah, just barely. It's a miss. Okay.
Aha! Success.
So he doesn't take damage. Risa.
Mhm.
Yeah. That is a hit on Risa.
No.
So Risa, you're gonna take 7 points of damage.
That's the from the wisp.
Wisp. Oh, and then there's this wisp here, which I gotta shrink down. Okay. This wisp here. How far can they move? Oh, they can move far. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna attack Rove. Pew pew. And Rove has the oh, it's just on that wish that has disadvantage. So might have hit Rove. I don't know. I don't know if he has a special thing right now. Okay, so we'll come back. Oh, we have to come back to a lot. So we have to come back to an attack. Okay, 2 attacks. All right, Kaz, what do you want to do? Or actually, no. Hold on. Phooka's turn. Let's just wait for Rove to get back.
Okay.
Actually, Kaz, you can take your turn. I think it's fine. We'll just furlough the Phooka's turn right now.
Okay, I was just gonna attack Zalek anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Sorry, it's the first one. 14. It's 14 hit Zalek.
14. Does it hit Zalek? No. Oh, Zalek's kind of hard to hit, actually.
Really? Shoot. Maybe I'll re-roll that.
Okay. With your lucky feat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's. Oh well, yeah, that should 18.
I'm sorry, Kaz.
So I accidentally rolled the first one twice, and the second roll was a 25.
Sure,
But
go
then
for it.
Are
Go
you
for
sure?
it, Kaz. Yeah, that's fine.
So did we win yet?
No. So that would
Oh.
be 32 then.
Yeah.
32 points of damage. All right. Well, your friend Zalek dissipates into nothing.
Cool.
Godspeed, Zalek.
That was worth it.
That was worth it. All right. So, Rove, now that you're back, we're going to do some little backtracking.
Okay.
So, first of all, Rove, you got hit by a will o' the wisp for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that was Reese that got hit. So for 7 points of damage, and
I still have an AC of 20. Did it defeat that?
it did. It
Jeez.
got 22, yeah. Then the Phooka for his legendary action. So we're kind of doing this super out of order, actually, but I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
The Phooka for his legendary action was going to do the stare for you and Karn, but Karn rolled a 13.
I had 13, and I was going to ask for your
Yeah.
+4.
Do it, buddy.
Okay,
Thanks.
but you're also going to have to roll for your own Rove.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, correct.
I'm also going to add 4 to that.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I have one of those left.
okay, Rove, you're fine. You and Karn are fine.
I'm wise, dude.
Yes. All right. Now it is the Phooka's actual turn, with which he is going to summon some wisps. Let's see how many he summons.
Please don't.
Oh, it's just 3.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Just
didn't the Phooka already have his turn?
No. Where this is, Rove just went, the wisps went, now it's the Phooka's turn.
No, because I went.
You went because Rove was away, and he had to like finish some stuff, and the Phooka hadn't gone yet.
Yeah, we did skip the Phooka's turn.
But,
But
now
the
it's
Phooka
done.
the Phooka did his stare.
That's a legendary action. You can do
Yeah.
that not on his turn.
Yeah.
Like that
Okay.
fucking
Got
tentacle
it.
whip, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He gets 2 legendary actions each turn. So,
Got it.
because he's a meanie.
all right. So Kaz already went. Ruark, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna try something different. Let's try.
Oh, yeah. That's what let's do.
Yeah, we're gonna try something a little different.
It says lightning, but it's really a flame.
What?
Does a 28 hit?
I think it does.
All right. Well, we're going for that fucker. I mean that Phooka. And
Take him down, baby.
so we are going to do the damage, but instead of lightning, that's actually fire. So 14 regular and 5 fire,
Okay.
plus another 6 points of
Sure.
regular would be a 1, an additional 1.
Okay.
So 15 and 5.
Sure.
And then we'll subtract
Okay.
that. We're gonna. I guess we'll just hit him with the regular old bullet as well. So we'll do a silver bullet,
Okay.
and that's going to be. Does a 10 hit?
No. Sorry.
I'm gonna take my bonus action to take a third shot,
Sure.
Jeez.
and a 24.
Wait, can you use your bonus action to attack?
I can.
Oh, is that like a ranger thing?
It is from Adept Gunslinger.
Okay. Sounds good.
At the end, it says, when taking the attack action, you may make an extra attack with the firearm you're holding as
Okay.
a bonus action.
Nice.
And so that last one does 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's see. Karn, before you go, the Phooka is going to slam down his fist at you and Rove. So why don't both of you make a dexterity save for me, please?
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Ayo.
Okay.
Hey, Gabby, I forgot one thing. I forgot
Sure.
you have to make a dex save on that Phooka, or it takes another 2d6 points of fire damage.
Sure. Let me wrap this up with Rove and Karn, and then we'll come back to that. Okay.
I fail and use a charge of my reading of
Okay.
evasion.
So go ahead and move, gentlemen, wherever you want to move.
Can I just move back here?
Oops. Shit. Okay. 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 There we go.
Ah,
Jeez.
great.
Cool. Now, Karn, it is your turn.
All right. So you said our
Gabby,
jumping
can
distance
Wait,
is our.
extra damage.
can we do that fire damage?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Or the
Yep.
dex
Yep.
save?
Nope. I forgot. So yes, please do.
So go ahead and make a dex save. You gotta beat, I believe, a 16.
Okay. It's gonna be nope.
Aha! Take that.
So another 2d6 of fire
Okay.
on the Phooka, which equals 7 more points of fire.
7 more points. All right. Sounds
And then
good.
every round he gets a chance to. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, so with that specific aspect, Nathan, the Phooka does not start on fire, only because he's kind of like semi-ethereal.
Cool. Okay.
But otherwise he would.
Okie doke.
Okay. Now it's Karn. It's your turn.
All right. You said our jumping distance is equal to our strength number, right?
Correct, but you must have 10 feet in the direction you're running, which you do not.
I
so
mean, could I
actually wait. No, you could run this way. You could go I think that would work. Yeah, 'cause you'd have 10 feet this way.
All right.
Karn, no.
How many attacks would I be? Attacks opportunity would I be suffering though? That's my only issue with that.
Karn, you're in the fire radius.
Yeah,
I'm in
you would still get just 2 will-o'-the-wisp, because then you'd still be in the threat range of the Phooka.
Wait, I'm in what? I'm in fire radius?
Like,
Oh, I'm in fireball radius. Oh, you want me to get out of the way of a fireball?
I'm just saying.
Well,
Oh,
here.
actually, I could point it.
Yeah,
in
I'm
another
trying to
direction.
I'm trying to get up onto this square.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Is it possible just to roll an athletics check to try and just do a standing
Yeah,
jump?
I think we can do that. We'll do we'll say it's medium hard level, so we'll say a DC of 15.
All right, I have a +9, so I need at least a.
Rove
Alright,
has one
so
more of those
it's-
+4s too. So
That's
if you
true.
One more.
So +9, so I need at least a.
just don't roll a 1, basically.
Please.
All right, well I'm gonna try.
To roll a 1, please don't.
Okay, I think I
All
made.
right, all right, Karn, you just leap over there.
I think all
you-
these guys get
you-
attacked though.
It's just 2 of the wisps though. Or actually,
It would be 3 of them.
it
couldn't
is
it?
3 because they have I forgot they have a bigger threat range. So
Yep.
we'll do hiya, and then a hiya. So wow, okay,
Hey,
Karn, you epically evade them as you're jumping through the air. Epically evade these lightning bolts.
All right, I'm going to smack the crap out of them.
All right,
Do it again.
Get advantage.
Smack them.
Lay him down, smack me.
Does an 18 hit?
it does.
Heck yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna smack-a-lack him for 11 slashing damage. Just shank.
11 slashing damage.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna swing at him again with advantage still.
Okay.
Ah, nuts.
Nuts
Nothing
and
is-
bolts.
Doesn't quite get there.
Okie dokie. All
And
right.
now I'm going to let's see what. I'm gonna attempt to knock him prone, I guess, if that's possible.
The Phooka?
Yeah. Why not? Wait, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because that fucks up with a lot of range stuff. So no.
Okay.
I'm just.
Clothesline the Phooka.
Yeah. God, like
Pile
the
drive
problem with paladins are all of my spells are fucking concentrations.
All right, Risa, you're up.
Well, I'm seeing this
opportunity.
this little galaxy of
Hey, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, Risa, your last fireball destroyed some things. Yeah, we'll just say it just destroyed that. Okay.
All right, and it's gonna destroy a lot more because
Oh, yeah.
How's that look? How does that look for Fireball?
Okay, that works.
All right.
There
So
goes my turret.
Saving throws.
I am
Is for-
so sorry. You can get that
No
back,
worries.
right?
Dude, it's such
Ooh.
shit. Take it out if you need to.
Okay,
Got an
Phooka
AC
got
of 18.
10, which I think probably fails.
That fails.
Wisp 1 probably succeeded.
Yep.
Oh, because they get plus a ridiculous amount.
My turret definitely failed.
Okay, so far for Wisp we have 21, we have 19, and 9. And the last final Wisp is
Wait.
21. So one of the Wisps got 9.
I see 5 in there.
Oh, you're right. The final Wisp got a lot.
Okay, so and
So
then the Phooka?
one of them, I think. What's your spell DC?
16.
Yeah, so one of them failed it, and
Yep.
one of them in the Phooka failed it.
26.
Oof.
26 damage. All right. Well, I think one of them pops.
I want them all to pop.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shall pop them like
This one
people.
pops, and then 26 damage. You say?
Yes, please.
Oh, actually, Risa. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no.
No.
Pop, and then actually,
Quit playing with my emotions, guys.
Oh, Gabi, did you remember the Bane dice for Mr. Fuka?
But he already failed.
You already
Oh,
failed.
okay.
he already
Just-
failed. Yeah, thanks though. Thanks for the reminder.
Rain dice.
So another one popped actually,
Amazing.
and then yeah, everyone else is just at a lot of damage.
Risa the Wisp Popper.
Risa the Wisp Popper.
I'd watch that.
Watch that.
Oh, jeez.
Risa the
Okay.
teenage Wisp Popper.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's like Dr.
Cool.
Pimple Popper, dude.
Oh no. Risa, anything else from you?
No, that's where I want to be.
Okay, Zalek is dead, so Rove, it is your turn.
All right. Salek is dead?
Or not here.
Not here.
Sure.
Yeah,
He's just in the party upstate.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do the good tried and true all 3 Scorching Ray at the Phooka again. Ooh, may have wasted that though. 16, 16, 15.
No, they all hit.
Yes.
He's pretty big. He's pretty hard to miss.
Hitting a barn door.
Yeah.
So that is 19, 21, 28 fire damage to the Phooka, please.
28. Okay.
And then I am going to move up, and I'm going to attack as a bonus action using my magical weapon, Scythe, or my sickle. I'm going to attack that wisp there.
Okay. Ooh. Or not.
That was gross. So, yeah. I will.
Yeah, not much. Not much happened there.
I'll end my turn. I'm also at 10 HP. So,
I'm just gonna.
We'll see.
Oh, annoying. Okay, it's hard to see that wisp. Okay, it's fine. Right. So before the wisps go, Fuka's gonna do a legendary action. Karn, he's gonna come at you with his fist. So go ahead and give me a dex save, there, Karn.
I'm gonna use my reaction to have my shield AC buff this up.
Okay.
Didn't even need it.
Didn't even need it. Okay, Karn. Yeah, you're gonna have to move into the most obvious spot because that is gone. Okay. So that was
How
his
do you
legend-
jump now?
I mean, I can just.
He jumped
stand-
before.
Yeah, I literally just standing jumped like 15 feet.
Make an athletics check. Yeah, which
Olympic
is
style.
kind of ridiculous.
I do have
might-
one more
I
add
might make
4.
the DC a little harder.
I
Looking
do have
back
one
on
more
that.
add 4 for that.
Oh,
when you
okay.
need it.
So right, so now it's some Wisp's turn. All right, we'll start with Karn. Bew. Okay, nothing. What are these two gonna do? I don't know. Oh, they can't go on the black square. That's annoying. Okay. Well, Karn, Rove, they're gonna fly all around you. It's got 3 on you. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Rove's AC is 15. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them are
15.
for sure gonna hit. Is the third
Oof.
one gonna hit? And that's a yes. So, Rove, this is not looking
I am
good for you, man.
incapacitated, guys.
Let's see how much damage they have.
I'll use my last luck point to reroll one of those.
Oops.
Nice. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, okay. Hey, I didn't roll the damage yet. It works out. Yeah, that's a failure. That's a failure.
All right. Well,
So, Rove,
Okay.
you're going to
hopefully you
take
don't die.
7 plus 8.
Yep, I'm incapacitated.
Oh, Rove, and you're all by yourself.
Ah, nuts.
Okay. Oh no, Phooka's turn. What will he do? Yeah, he's gonna do smash again. So, Rove, give me
Rove or
Oh
Karn?
wait. I think I
Rove.
have special rules if there's not an adjacent place to jump. Hold on. Give me a second. Square 5 foot square. If there are no adjacent squares, it's just the DC becomes higher. That's all it is.
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, the DC is higher. All right, so Karn, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Stop.
What? Stop.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
My reading of evasion saves me for one last time.
It literally does, Karn. Somehow, God forsake, you just I'm gonna say that you're kind of maybe half on that a little bit because you just like actually make an athletics
Wait,
check. Why don't you make an
the
athletics check?
dex was to avoid the hand, but not
Make
necessarily
an
to
athletics
catch
check
the...
for me, Karn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
30-20.
Yeah, you're like Legolas. You're just I don't know how it works. Physics doesn't matter.
Giant metal Legolas.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, and then the Phooka might actually move. Oh, yeah, he's gonna move one. That's where he'll move. All right. So, Kaz, what you gonna do?
Me. Well, let's see. I don't think I'm strong. Like, I don't. Like, is there any way to acrobat my way, like, across to another island, or no?
Well,
Like,
let's
if
see.
I wanted
You
to
could
go
jump
toward the middle.
You could jump down here. I suppose there is technically, for how we're playing, yeah, you could jump here, actually. Yeah, you
Would
could jump here.
would that be athletics or acrobatics?
Do you have a strength of 10?
I have strength of 8.
Ooh, you're gonna have to make an athletics check then for that one.
Right. Would it be like a super high, like challenging roll, or?
It wouldn't be super high, but it's not super. It's not like low. It's like in between easy and medium. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And if I like, I can't really see the ground, can I? Like, I can't tell how high up we are.
Oh yeah. There's just black underneath you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know, might not be good.
So I don't know. I want to save Rove, but I also don't want to die.
That's legit. It actually was legit.
Don't worry. Got some saving throws.
Well, the problem is like if you
All
get
right, I'll wait
attacked
till you
while
got,
down, you automatically
Yeah, I know.
fail a saving throw, and there's 3 things around you.
Oh
True.
my gosh. And well, let's see. So Kaz
So wait,
can
could I
go.
even get there in one turn? I'd have to make 2 jumps. One's a short one, though.
You could only move, but like I don't know what you could do.
Oh.
Wait, can you do potions as a bonus action?
Oh, I believe I can.
That's like you could hella move and just administer a potion as a bonus action.
That's right. I can do that.
Do you have a potion? That's the next question.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Hopefully you make this athletics check, man.
Wait, I think wait. Do I? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Kaz.
Wait. Oh. No, I don't have any healing potions.
Do you have any other kind of potions?
I'm
Should I have poison potions?
Would you be able to use your bonus action to take one out of my pack if I had it?
Let's see. Okay, bonus action to find it but not administer it. I'll allow that.
I do have a potion of invisibility
Oh, okay.
that I could
That
give
might
him,
work.
but
That might work.
I don't. And then I could probably like stabilize him on the next turn.
Okay,
Word.
but you got to get over there first.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Okay. It's time to be a hero. All right, so
4 or
athletics.
5 moments. That's all it takes.
Come on.
Oh, Kaz. Kaz, okay. So, Kaz, you run and you jump into the air and your body half lands on the other,
rock outcropping
yes,
or platform.
Which half?
the platform. And you just barely hang on. And so you are going to have to use, you're going to have to use
the rest of my action.
You're going to have to use because you're prone essentially, unfortunately. But you did
Right.
make it. But you barely made it.
Can I pull myself up or am I hanging?
Nope.
Okay.
You can pull yourself up. That's fine.
All right.
But that's
the end of my turn.
Well, you could take the
Basically.
dash action as your other action. So you could,
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
yeah, you could still do that.
So I can and then jump to the
Yeah,
over.
you can easily, you don't have to roll for that because you have a strength of 8. So you can just jump over that one.
Okay. And then wait, how much movement? Let's see. So it's like 5, 10, 30, 40. Yeah, I can get over there. So
Boing. And like I said, you can go in the space that has a will-o'-the-wisp. That's fine
oh yeah, that's true.
if you want.
Wait, where's their space?
Whatever.
They're hard to see. The rocks.
There's one right there.
Yeah, got it,
Yeah.
sorry.
All around me.
They're
you know?
there. Yeah, they're
That's okay.
there.
I don't want to
Completely
cover it up,
surrounding
so
me.
it's harder to see if I'm on top of it. This is
Okay.
fine.
Here, maybe I'll just move them to the front. That might help. Yeah, you can
Um,
move there now. Or not. Fuck. I don't know. God damn it.
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Jesus. Okay, well, whatever.
It's fine.
I tried to move it to the front. Okay,
All
so
right,
that's...
and then that's the end of my turn.
And then
'cause
you're finding the potion. Rove, do you have a potion?
I am.
Well, no,
checking
because
that
I had
right
to like scrabble. I had to scrabble up, so I didn't. I
Oh,
don't
that's
get,
true. That's
I don't
okay.
get the bonus action, I don't think.
Okay. Cool.
But I'll get to it.
Ruark, it is your turn, my friend. What are you gonna do?
This Phooka, how hurt does it look? Can I perceive that it looks kind of haggard, or it still looks pretty good, or?
It's starting to look a little bit more ethereal. I'll just say that.
All right, I am going to move 5, 10, jump, 15, 20, jump, 25, 30. I'm going to try to kind of do a curve here, 30, 35, and then...
Where'd you move to?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, we can't
It's
see.
not showing.
Oh,
over there.
sorry,
There we
sorry,
go.
sorry. Sorry about that.
Gee.
And then, so at 35, this distance between here, what do we deem this distance to be?
So we'll say that's roughly 10 feet-ish.
All right, so 35, so that would be 45.
Well, it's 10 feet to get to this spot.
55.
So it's technically a 5-foot jump.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to do something that rangers can do called Fleet of Foot, which
Ooh.
doubles my movement. And
Oh,
so I
that's cool.
from the original spot to here,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to look at Kaz, and I'm going to say, think fast, motherfucker, and I'm going to throw a healing potion at him.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully he catches it.
Hopefully.
Oh, Joe.
Dexterity check or whatever.
What,
So
yeah,
I will
what do roll
make
for that?
I'll make a dex roll to see if I get it to you. Yep. Okay. Good.
Yeah, so give us a
It's
dex.
it's a plus 10. I mean, all I have to do
Okay.
is a 10 to get it to him. I got a 12.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Sure. What do I roll? Just straight dex?
Or I suppose maybe a saving throw too. I think that would be fine because you're trying to like do something quick.
Dex save? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Which you pwn at, of course.
30, 20.
Yeah.
Boom.
You catch it without even looking at it, Kaz.
All right. Thanks,
Cool.
my man.
Nice. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Ruark, anything else in
Thank
your
you,
turn, or
Dad.
was that it?
I don't think I could do any more
Okay.
than move and take an action, right? I don't think so. And I took my bonus action already. I think that's
Okay.
all I can do.
Sounds good. All right. Oh, hold on. I forgot about La Legendary Action.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, Risa. Arms coming down on you, girlfriend. Give us a deck save.
Jeez, he's got reach.
Yeah, he has a 15-foot reach.
Oh my
essentially.
god.
Yeah. He's a gargantuan thing.
So.
Uh-oh.
God
wait,
damn it!
Wait, don't you have fly, though?
No, I turned back into a.
Well, unfortunately,
damn.
Risa, you're gonna take
Oof.
some damage here.
Okay.
Okay. So that's how much damage you take. Not
Okay.
much. And then you can move yourself to an adjacent space,
Oh.
but you are clinging to the side of it again, and you're technically prone, essentially. Okay. Cool. Now it is Karn's turn.
All right.
Here, so actually, technically, this whole thing is dead.
All right. So Karn's going to back up.
Yeah.
Then it's going to go foot. Fucking leap and get up in there just like,
Oh, get up
I'm
in
not
there.
done
Get
with
up in his
you.
grill.
Oh, wait. You get an attack of opportunity from this wisp.
What? I went like this.
Yeah, you're moving through and out of its
Oh,
space.
yeah, I am. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It gets a chance to bat me.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Take that.
Ha.
All right. So, Karn, go ahead and attack it.
First, I'm actually going to do something I should have done a while ago and use my bonus action to do second wind.
Oh,
Nice.
smart.
Now I heal 9 HP.
Don't you guys have Hunter's Mark?
I do, but I'm concentrating on Bane right
Oh,
now.
it's a concentration. That's right.
Yeah.
I have Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to smack it.
Smack it.
Blah. Darn. It's 15 hit actually?
Yeah, it does.
All right,
Wait.
cool.
Gabi, when it made its legendary attack on reset, because it had Bane, was it able to do that with the disadvantage?
Well,
Well,
so-
because the
Yeah,
attack is a saving throw. It's not an
Yeah.
attack roll.
yeah. So
Ah,
it doesn't
okay.
roll. Otherwise, yeah, we would
Only
have
attack roll.
given it
All right,
that.
all right.
But yeah.
I'm going to spend a level 1 spell slot for Smite.
Nice.
Okay, you're gonna smite it.
Wait, do the sound.
Wow. That was-
Wait, do the sound.
That was terrible, but also...
Because you didn't do the sound
It's because
effect.
you didn't do the sound.
Damn it!
There you go.
All right, that's 14 damage.
Okay.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Then I'm going to attack him again because that is my right.
Divine right.
Oh, come on!
Oh, almost on an
Jesus!
18.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, Karn. Well, good job. Risa, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
I have. Oh shit. Karn got in the way there.
You can make a 5-foot jump onto the next one there.
No, that's not the direction I want to go.
Wait, what do you want to do, Terry?
Fireball.
Yeah.
Wait, couldn't you still do one to
I
like
can.
up to the right?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah, you just won't
wouldn't
be able to get
hit
that
all-
wisp, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, it's off to the side, so I'll that.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
This is
You
my,
could-
this
you
is
could
my
probably-
last
you could-
fireball, so hopefully it's potent.
All right.
Make it
So
count.
Phooka and Wisp.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's for the Phooka.
And the Phooka gets -4.
I don't
Doesn't
think
matter.
it made it anyway, so cool.
What?
Here's the. I didn't make it.
Okay.
And anyway, so there's no point in rolling. The wisp caught. Oh, the wisp gets 21. Jesus.
Jesus.
God.
That's a +9?
Yeah.
Well, 30 points of fire damage and 15 for the Wisp.
Okay.
And then I shout out, that's all the fire I got, guys.
Okay. And the wisp takes 30. You said.
No, this takes
oh.
15.
Yeah. Tell us how it pops.
Hey, wait, what pops?
The wisp.
Oh, okay.
The Wisp. Yeah, it like a glittering gunshot just fire, disappears into the
Yeah.
nether.
Fireworks.
Gotcha. Okay. Awesome.
How's the Phooka looking?
It's with every hit, it's more and more ethereal. You can almost see through it now.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm gonna stand up.
All right, Rove, it's your turn.
Death saving throw. Woo. Oof.
Well,
Oh no!
that's
No worries,
that's a
guys.
negative tick.
I got my friends around me. I'm among friends.
Okay. All right. So then.
What if I just like threw it over the no, I'm just kidding.
This is for calling me short.
Yeah.
It's taking my lunch money.
This is for saying you're gonna use me as an experiment with the
Yeah,
the
the shield.
many-headed bag. Yeah, when I was unconscious.
Oh, yeah. This is for threatening to toss me through a wormhole.
Uh-huh.
All right. So let's see. Wisp time. Let's start up here with this one. They'll attack Risa.
They
Hiya.
left my threatened area.
True. Go ahead and get an attack of
I
opportunity
will.
on it, Karn.
I will attempt to bap it.
That's a miss. This one
I do not bap it.
is gonna go over here and attack Kaz. Okay. Wow. All right.
Why are we all rolling so bad?
This one's gonna attack Ruark. Jesus. Okay. Well, they're. Oh my God. Okay. Cool.
Bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Kaz, you're gonna take that amount of damage.
I'll have it with the uncanny
Okay.
dodge.
And oh, you also get another one, Kaz.
Oh,
You get that one too, so you can have whichever one you want.
okay.
All right. Okay, and then now it's the Phooka's turn. Karn is going to leave your threatened area, so feel free to get an AOE or AO.
Attacking opportunity, and I get advantage on this
AO,
attack because
AOO, AOO,
AOO.
AOO.
so close. Oh. All right, and I'm gonna bap it for 11 damage.
Back.
Back.
You can go a bit.
So,
or you can
okay,
go
okay,
back.
this is pretty cool actually. So, Karn,
Mhm.
you see the Phooka look towards Rove's dead body, his eyes aglow,
I ain't dead yet.
or
It's incapacitated.
unconscious body, and it begins to move towards Rove with an outstretched hand,
Yeah,
as,
that's
if,
right.
as if it was ready to grab him. However, Karn,
Mhm.
you just come in, and what do you do to kill him?
Like I'm gonna say, like
Eh.
I do a running leap from this rock, and like as it reaches out, I just take my sword in both hands, just cut off his arm as I'm like jumping past.
Yeah.
And as you do that, Karn, the body just sort of disappears, and around all of you, the wisp and everything just sort of disappears. Well, and you all have this feeling that you're cold, very, very cold. Specifically on like one side of your body or your back or something. And as the world sort of comes back to shape, you discover, you wake up essentially.
It was all a dream.
All lying down. All lying down on what appears to be a snow-filled bank near a lake.
Ooh,
And
water.
it's just kind of cold. It's just kind of cold right now, and as you sort of come to, and we can just say that for all intents and purposes, you heal Rove. We don't have to.
I will just slap
Sure.
him with like 5 points of lay on hands.
Heal him.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you heal him. Cool. Rove's feeling good. Rove, you wake up. You see this
I'm
thing
like,
too.
all right.
You can see that maybe about 10 or so feet away from you, there is, just out in the middle of the wilderness, a table. Again, set for 8. And this time there's all sorts of food on this table, almost similar to the very first time that you saw the food on the original table way back near the lumber mill. Except the food is now frozen. And as you all sort of look at the table, there's also 8 chairs around it too. One of the chairs kind of just moves on its own. It just sort of shifts and kind of comes out from under the table. And then the rest do that. And in your head, all of you can hear this voice that sort of echoes that just says, sit, 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 sit. And then your eyes sort of involuntarily pan to the food, and you can see, you can just sort of see this like glistening ham and these beautiful grapes, and it just looks delicious.
It's that for ham damage, baby.
And then you hear eat, eat, eat. And then you hear drink, drink, drink. And in some glass goblets, wine starts to like bubble up from the bottom of the glass. And as you sort of, blink your eyes, you can see that after you blink your eyes, you hear lots of ravens cawing above you as well, just sort of out of nowhere, just cawing above you by this lake. And then you can see sort of standing maybe 15 or so feet from the table, you can see a woman wearing a raven feather cloak. And that is where we'll conclude our adventure.
Oh my god. Hey, so quick question. Were we supposed to have Langley with us during this fight?
No.
Or did he like pop? Where did he go?
He was not there. He was not there.
Whoa. I wonder what happened to him.
He was not
What
there.
happened to us?
He's just chilling, drinking.
Was he not there when because I followed him, right? I drank.
Sure. So he was there with Skerran and all those people.
Okay.
He was not there with this thing, with what we just did, and he's currently not there now.
All right.
Suspicious.
Yeah.